Israeli forces are battling Hamas militants on the streets of Gaza today as the UN delays another vote to increase humanitarian aid to the region. A vote by the UN Security Council to deliver aid to Palestinians was delayed Tuesday as negotiators try to avoid a U.S. veto. The Biden administration is writing standards for artificial intelligence. The Commerce Department on Tuesday said it was taking the first step toward writing standards and guidance for the safe deployment of AI and was seeking public input for conducting tests to ensure the safety of AI systems. Officials say a new COVID-19 variant is on the rise this holiday season. Mark Mayfield reports.
The CDC says cases of the new variant, which has been dubbed JN1, now account for 1 in 5 new infections. An official estimated that the new variant will become the dominant strain within a week. USA Today reported that there's no evidence that the new variant has significantly different symptoms or causes more serious illness than other circulating variants. The new variant comes as there's been a jump in other respiratory viruses.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
KNN, the Kentucky News Network, has Kentucky covered.
We take our responsibility to report the news in Kentucky very seriously. It's not just a job for us.
With some of Kentucky's best news professionals.
Listeners across the state rely on us to get them Kentucky news they might not get anywhere else. And finding those stories is what we do best.
KNN's award-winning news team.
We've got eyes and ears all over the state to make sure we cover the news that's important to Kentuckians everywhere.
KNN, the Kentucky News Network.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Texas is being sued over a newly signed law that allows local police to arrest anyone who they believe entered the country illegally. The lawsuit is brought by the ACLU.
Overrides bedrock constitutional principles and flouts federal immigration law.
The group's legal director, Adriana Pinon, says they fear the law will lead to racial profiling. The suit takes issue with a provision of the law that forces Texas judges to order a person's deportation regardless of whether they are eligible to seek asylum. A look back at the biggest stories of this year. Here's Jack Crumley.
2023 started with a near tragedy in sports as Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest on the field in Cincinnati.
We have an ambulance on the field with the doors open in back. They are preparing to put Damar Hamlin into the ambulance.
Medics were able to save his life. The next day, it took 15 ballots before majority Republicans settled on Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House. However, he'd be ousted by his own party in September. March was the first time a former president has ever been indicted. Donald Trump currently charged in 4 separate cases, including allegedly plotting to overturn the 2020 election. There was the tragedy of the Titan submersible imploding in the Atlantic, and also devastating wildfires on the island of Maui that killed roughly 100. It was also the summer of strikes. United Auto Workers and Hollywood writers and actors among those demanding better pay and working conditions. Hamas attacked Israel October 7th. 1,200 killed, hundreds taken hostage. Since then, Israel's response has seen more than 10 times that death toll.
Mariah Carey's Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, is claiming the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Brooks Walker with more.
Billboard says the iconic holiday song is the first song to top the Hot 100 for the 5th year in a row. The song was originally released in 1994 as part of Carey's Merry Christmas album.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Boyle County Public Library is the recipient of a big grant to expand local history outreach.
The library was very, very fortunate to be awarded a Mellon Foundation grant for $1 million for the purpose of expanding local history and working with local partners to create a local history center, preserving the stories of everyone in Boyle County.
That's Boyle County Public Library Director Colleen Hall. The project will work with local organizations and residents to help digitize documents documents and media through an expanded memory lab. This will in turn collect and share stories of local life and events throughout Boyle County's history. The grant will also help fund a space in the library fully equipped for story creation and conversion of people's photos, as well as incorporate the library's existing genealogical records, databases, and collected materials and records. More information will become available on this project as the calendar flips to 2024. I'm Joe Mathis. The Hometown Radio Network Sports Broadcast Schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school basketball Tuesday night. It's a girl-boy doubleheader at DCA as the DCA Lady Warriors and Warriors take on Boyle County in that girl-boy doubleheader. 6 o'clock tip-off for the girls' game. The boys' game follows on Z105. Meanwhile, the Bergen boys host Brown High School. That's a 7:30 tip-off of that one. Tuesday night, you'll hear it on 99.5 FM WHBN, and all games streamed live at hometownlive.net.
Everyone at Carnes Auto Care Tire and Service Center send best wishes for a joyous holiday season and a prosperous new year. Carnes Auto Care thanks you for your business in 2023. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Carnes Auto Care Tire and Service Center, Danville.
Happy Christmas from a Showcase Real Estate Group. Please join us in prayer that all who are lost will receive Christ into their hearts and that the saved will show the love of Christ, God's greatest gift. Merry Christmas and may God bless you all. From all of us at a Showcase Real Estate Group.
Well, hello there, Buddy Beaver. I thought you were hibernating.
No, Radio Rick. Beavers don't hibernate. I'm having fun stocking the shelves for holiday shoppers.
Buddy, tell us what you carry.
We have wind chimes, rain chimes, wind spinners, a variety of metal decor, angels, dragons, night lights, new items, and so much more. And our Christmas wobbles are back.
Visit mulch2go.ky.com or call 859-715-7575 for seasonal hours. That's Mulch to Go at 1060 Bowman Avenue in Harrodsburg.
See you there.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
At this special time of year, the Mercer County Cooperative Extension Service Office sends season's greetings to our clients, family, and friends, and best wishes for a happy new year.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
Sunny today with a high of 50. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow with a high of 52. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Partly sunny on Friday, high of 54. Saturday, got a chance of showers, mainly before 1, mostly cloudy with a high of 54. Mostly sunny Sunday, high of 60. Sunday night, Christmas Eve. No snow for the kids. I was hoping every year we get some kids look out the window and just see snowflakes falling. But chance of showers Sunday night, mainly after 1. Mostly cloudy, low of 44. Monday, Christmas Day, showers likely, mostly cloudy, high of 58. For Tuesday, showers likely, mostly cloudy, with a high of 57. Right now, under clear skies, we have 23 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09. Good Wednesday, hump day to you. It's the 20th day of December as we tick down towards Christmas. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Wednesday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen, and song requests can be done. Now, I'm just kind of spotlighting nothing but Christmas songs today, all right? So if you got a special Christmas song that you love, maybe you haven't heard in a while, be happy to play it for you. 859-734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 16th and 22nd. We got Lexi Turpin and Faith Lake, Crystal Kaufman, Eleanor Grubbs, Kevin Isham, Miranda Turner, Kathy and Curtis Selby, Candy Taylor, Camilla Gorsignetta, I hope I've got that right, Anita Newsom, Stephen Coslow, and Marlene Lee Darland, all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. One birthday to report so far, David White.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by so early to sing happy birthday to David. All right, kids, I'm giving you the first crack at the DQ Today Is quiz. I'm giving you 8 answers of what today is. All you have to do is remember one of the 8 things today is. Be the first in after I call for it, after the 7:30 weather forecast. We'll have KNN News, local news, then I'll do the weather forecast. Then call me up then. You win once a month, and please pick up your winning within 30 days, okay? Getting a little backed up, so I need you to come by and pick up your winnings, all right? Just in time for Christmas, too. That'll be a good little stocking stuffer for you or somebody that you love. All right, are you ready to find out what today is? It is Cathode Ray Tube Day, Dot Your Eyes Day, Games Day, Go Caroling Day, International Human Solidarity Day, Mud Day, National Sangria Day, Sacagawea Day. Sacagawea. That's easy for me to say, isn't it? All right, celebrate those accordingly. All right, life hacks. Want to know if someone gave you a quality bottle of wine? Weigh it. In general, the heavier the bottle of wine, the better quality it is. This is from yesterday, but I really like this. I'm going to pass this along a couple more days as well. Now, if you bought your kids a gaming system this year for Christmas, plug it in right when you receive it. Do the updates before you give it to them. That way, they won't have to spend 2 or 3 hours on Christmas Day updating it. Great advice there. Your positive thought says, in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and the sharing of pleasures. All right. And we appreciate you sharing our time together right here on WHBN. All right. That leaves me to tell you right now that the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And this is done by blood, sweat, and tears because Bobby Columby, drummer with blood, sweat, and tears, is 79 years old. The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem, and that was Blood, Sweat, and Tears, their rendition. All right. So that just leaves me to tell you to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the airs. We will get 2 more days to light that fuse Friday morning and start a long weekend together.
We're going to go for it today.
Who's going to do my banking? Who's going to write my blogs? Who's going to do the cooking on Taco Wednesdays?
Hump Day.
Wednesday. Hump Day, Trash Day.
All right.
Wednesday.
This is Back to Work Wednesday.
Wednesday.
On Wednesdays only.
Woo! Wednesday.
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 Hump Day.
Wednesday. 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 see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself.
What do you think to yourself, buddy?
What a wonderful.
It is a wonderful world with you in it. On WHBN AM and FM, Louis Armstrong. Oh, yeah? Oh, Satchmo. Love starting a Wednesday morning out with that song. Hope you enjoy it, too. And speaking of starting out, we've added Glenn Kokenauer to our birthday list and to the ice cream cake list. 734-4321. Very simple views. Again, if you want to hear something special and some kind of a Christmas song maybe you haven't heard in a while, I will try my best to find it for you, all right? Again, same number, 734-4321. Now, we have a look at Joe's sports coming up, and then we will have NBC Entertainment News. We will then have items from our local businesses. Again, please, they need your help this week. This is the last week before Christmas, and they could really use your support right now. So please remember our mom and pops, okay? They're a backbone of America, always have been, always will be. Then we'll have bottom of the hour news from KNN. We will then have your weather forecast, some laughs together, and then we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. All right, looking towards next hour. After 7 o'clock news, we'll have Steve Bertram's Sports Report, the Rooster Local Talent Showcase, about 7:20. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, The Good News, brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 8 o'clock hour, should be having Kathy Aiken from the Mercer County Health Department coming in. Rockin' Robin's the London weather, so we'll be having someone else filling in for her from the Mercer County Library. 8:45, Random Facts from David Hopewell. Kim King, State Rep, will be joining us about 8:50. After the 9 o'clock news, we will have Alan Barlow with part 2 of A Christmas Carol live right here on WHBN. He'll do part 3 tomorrow and part 4 on Friday. Then all 4 parts will be played back to back to back to back. Sunday night, Christmas Eve, starting at 8 o'clock right here on WHBN. That is something that you can share with your family. We hope you will. That'll be fun. Radio, the way it used to be. Turn the TV off, turn your phones off for an hour or two. Okay? A couple hours anyway. All right. Now, normally I have our Lieutenant Governor, Jacqueline Coleman, on, and she says concerns were raised to her during a recent routine physical exam, the significant family history of cancer. I made the decision to have a double mastectomy. I'm happy to report that successful surgery was performed yesterday and expect to make a full recovery. I want to thank the healthcare heroes for the compassionate care I continue to receive. I am more appreciative than I can articulate for their expertise and kindness to this process. Serving as Kentucky's Lieutenant Governor is the honor of my life. I'm eternally grateful for my loving and supportive family who makes that possible, compassionate friend and Governor Beshear and top-notch staff. As Kentucky's highest elected teacher, it is only fitting that I leave you with a little homework. Schedule those prevented exams you've put off. Hug your people a little tighter and be kind because everyone is fighting a battle you may not know anything about. I will see you soon, Team Kentucky, Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman. So our prayers and positive thoughts go out to our Lieutenant Governor as she recovers. And we'll have her on sometime, hopefully in January, when she will feel like joining us. So there you go. I'll tell you what we need to do. Let's go ahead right now and do the NBC Entertainment News first.
Nicki Minaj naming her price to return to American Idol as a judge during a recent appearance on Watch What Happens Live. She reflected on her brief time as a judge, telling Andy Cohen she'd return to the show for $30 million. She was a judge on the 12th season of the show alongside Mariah Carey, Keith Urban, and Randy Jackson, and she previously revealed she felt unwelcome on the panel, often clashing with Carey. The Offspring celebrating the 30th anniversary of their breakout album, Smash. They'll be performing June 1st at the Honda Center in Anaheim. The set will feature a full performance of the 1994 album as well as other hits. Tickets are available now. And former New York Congressman George Santos threatening to sue ABC talk show host Jimmy Kimmel over cameo videos. Santos was kicked out of Congress earlier this month after being indicted on 23 federal charges, and he's paying his bills these days with money he earns making cameo videos at $500 a pop. That's what Jimmy Kimmel paid for each one he purchased anonymously, getting Santos to say ridiculous things and then playing the clips on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Santos is now suing, claiming he was duped and demanding commercial rates for airplay, which would be $20,000. And a spinoff of Wednesday that focuses on Uncle Fester is now in the works at Netflix. The Hollywood Reporter says the streamer's in early development for the series that centers on Wednesday's uncle, played by Fred Armisen. Wednesday originally premiered November 2022, and it was Netflix's biggest series to date in streaming views. That's entertainment. I'm Liz Warner, NBC News Radio.
The holiday season is right around the corner, so give the gift that's hard to wrap, but easy to give. Give them a STIHL. With powerful trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws to place under the tree, the STIHL Holiday Gift Guide has something for everyone. Save $30 on the BG56 CE handheld blower. Visit your local STIHL dealer or go to stihlusa.com/gift guide. Real STIHL. Find yours. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Wouldn't you love to have all your favorite holiday songs about impaired driving in one place? Well, now you can with the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over Holiday Collection. Here's what you get. It's beginning to look a lot like jail time. DUI won't be home for Christmas. There's no place like jail for the holidays. Deck the halls, but don't wreck your car. The 12 days of jail time. Joy to the world. You plan to ride. And many more. Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over. A message from the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
Money is tight this holiday season, and the Big Deals online store is here to stretch your dollars farther. With big deals for Christmas specials, we've restocked with O'Charley's restaurant certificates. Load up today with $50 of certificates for half price. 5 $10 certificates are big deals for Christmas price at $25 today. That's $50 for just $25. To O'Charley's restaurant, shop and order online at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Big deals for Christmas.
This is Jimmy at the Parthenon Greek American Eats, letting you know what's new for you. We have a lunch combo that includes a gyro, burger, or falafel with rice or fries, including a drink for $11.95, and our newest addition, half club sandwich with a cup of soup for $8.95. Danville, Lexington Road.
May the closeness of friends, the comfort of home, and the unity of our nation renew your spirits this holiday season. From the family at Pioneer Pawn Shop to yours, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Pioneer Pawn Shop in Harrodsburg.
The Arnold Family MedSafe Pharmacy sends this Christmas greeting. The light of Christmas star to you, the warmth of home and hearth to you, the joy of 1,000 angels to you. Merry Christmas and Blessed New Year from Arnold Family MedSafe Pharmacy in Harrodsburg on South College Street.
Everyone at Carnes Auto Care Tire and Service Center send best wishes for a joyous holiday season and a prosperous new year. Carnes Auto Care thanks you for your business in 2023. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Carnes Auto Care Tire and Service Center, Danville.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers. Give that gift with that personal touch to that person in your life that means so much. It's the perfect way to say, hey baby, I love you, and I need you to love me more. And the perfect diamond to get you to do it's at the B&L Jewelers store. Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
This holiday season, let the magic of B&L Jewelers transform your celebrations. Discover the perfect gift at B&L Jewelers, where elegance meets affordability. Dazzle your loved ones with our exquisite collection of jewelry. Unwrap the magic savings of 20 to 70% off store-wide. Find the piece that speaks to your heart without breaking the bank. B&L Jewelers, where your holiday dreams come to life. Visit us today and make this season truly special. B&L Jewelers, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
Alan Barlow of the Ragged Edge Theater takes us back in time for radio the way it used to be as he does a Christmas Carol live on 99.5 FM, WHBN, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, and Friday morning starting at 9:05 on the Radio Rick Show. These broadcasts are a service of Kafka, Children's and Family Counseling Services. Then join us Sunday night, Christmas Eve, for the complete play put all together starting at 8:05 on 99.5 FM, WHBN. A service again of Kafka, Children and Family Counseling Services. Merry Christmas from Kafka.
Hello, this is Coach Alvis Johnson of AJ's Clean and Dry Car Wash, taking this opportunity to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come visit us in the Super Walmart Center. We do have gift certificates available.
Commonwealth Credit Union extends their best wishes this holiday season for a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. If you've never tried Commonwealth Credit Union, now is the perfect time to visit our Harrodsburg branch at 511 Joseph Drive. May the magic of the holiday season fill you and your loved ones with peace and joy.
This Christmas message is from Mercer County Sheriff Ernie Kelty, deputies of Mercer County and staff. Whatever is beautiful, whatever is meaningful, whatever brings you happiness, may it be yours this Christmas and throughout the coming year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from the Mercer County Sheriff Ernie Kelty and his staff.
May God fill your life with love, joy, and peace this Christmas and throughout the new year. Merry Christmas and a blessed new year from R.M. McGinnis Real Estate and Auction Professionals in Harrodsburg.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
We are coming up on news from KNN at 6:30. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. Thompson Service Center, TSC. Make sure your car is ready, or any vehicle, truck, whatever you got, SUV, ready for the winter. Take it to Thompson Service Center. They'll get it checked out and make sure everything is up to snuff. Belts, hoses, tires. They will check everything. The antifreeze level, how cold it can, get outside. They'll make sure that you stay warm on the inside. Thompson Service Center in their third generation, David and Mason, 859-734-9732. 734-9732. Tell them Radio Rick sent you.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Incoming Kentucky Attorney General Russell Coleman has announced his executive leadership team. Paul Miles has more.
Coleman has tapped Christopher Evans to become the new executive director of the Kentucky Opioid Abatement Advisory Commission. Evans is a former acting administrator of the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration.
This team represents the absolute top tier of law enforcement, of public safety, not just here in Kentucky, but across the country. These are national level talents.
Rewa Zakaria will serve as the AG's criminal chief, and Solicitor General Matt Kuhn will continue to oversee the state's civil and criminal appeals. I'm Paul Miles.
Kentucky State Police have recovered millions of dollars in cargo theft property.
The KSP Vehicle Investigations Branch noticed a trend of cargo thefts throughout Kentucky, specifically targeting the food and beverage industry, and an increase in copper theft incidents. Over the past 18 months, the Vehicle Investigations Branch has recovered over $5.2 million in cargo theft property, shutting down an organized theft ring responsible for over $10 million in theft. During that time, they opened 16 cargo theft investigations, resulting in 10 federal indictments and 7 arrests. I'm Haley Hansen.
Kentucky Fish and Wildlife has a use for some old Christmas trees. The department is accepting evergreen trees from December 26th through January 15th. The trees will be used to help fish habitats. The Christmas for the Fishes recycling program uses the trees in lakes and reservoirs to create environments for the fish to feed, shelter, and spawn. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 52. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Partly sunny for Friday and a high of 54. Right now under clear skies, we have 23 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:32 and a half. Good Wednesday, hump day to you. It's the 20th day of December. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Are you ready to laugh? We have got some laughs queued up for you. This one is called Extreme Nativity Makeover Christmas.
I'm Ty Pennington, and this week on Extreme Home Makeover, we meet Mary and Joseph. So, what's up?
Well, I'm very pregnant.
And there was no room for us at the inn, so they put us out here.
It's a stable!
I think we can fix that. We took out the stalls for the animals, added 2 bedrooms, an office, and a nursery, put in a kitchen, and replaced the manger with a jacuzzi. Wise man, move that camel!
Oh!
It's amazing!
Thanks, Ty.
Oh!
Mary?
I think it's time!
Another great transformation tonight on Extreme Makeover Manger Edition, where we work miracles.
This was called Parking at the Mall Parody Song Christmas. We all can relate to this.
It's Christmas time. Parking's hard, I'm afraid. At Christmas time, those other drivers get irate. Once there was space for many, now you find yourself annoyed. Oh, it's hard to park at malls at Christmas time. But say a prayer, pray you'll be finding one. At Christmas time, parking's hard, makes your shopping no fun. And the only space you find there allows no room for you. 'Cause some soccer mom's SUV took space for round and round, looking for some parking at the round and round, looking for some parking at the round and round, looking for
And the world's largest nativity scene, Christmas.
This Christmas, cram the whole family in the car and come visit
The world's largest living nativity scene.
No living nativity scene you've ever seen is as amazing as this one.
The world's largest living nativity scene.
See everything you've always wanted. Shepherds and wise men, the Holy Family, angels out the wazoo.
But wait, there's more.
You'll see sheep, camels, cows, pigs, bears, trained monkeys, performing dolphins, flying dinosaurs, and more. All of it waiting for you. Where?
The world's largest living nativity scene.
See what Christmas is all about.
Thank you. It is 6:36. Time for us to kick it with Kenneth Riley. And we're going to kick it with a man called Alan Parsons. He's 75 years old. He has a group called the Alan Parsons Project. 75 years old, musician and producer. This is called A Winter Wonderland.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the studio, the lights are glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is the new bird. He records a love song. The production's right on. Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Alan Parsons. He'll say, have you listened to my new band? And we'll say no, but we really like that one song that goes, time keeps flowing like a river. We dream by the fire of the eye in the sky that was with us tonight. Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland. Although my favorite songs have notes that are wrong, Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland. And there's digital snow on the frozen pianos. Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland. And electronic bands with frostbitten hands. Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland. At the end of the day, his albums will play. Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland.
Alan Parsons in a winter wonderland as we celebrate his 75th birthday today, knowing more commonly with the Alan Parsons Project. We have got Dolly Parton requests coming up. Now, a lot of older folks will talk about how things were better when they were kids, even though they had to walk 5 miles to school uphill both ways in 2 feet of snow barefoot. But is it possible that the Christmas spirit is stronger these days? In a new poll, 77% of parents agree holiday season is just as magical now as it was when they were kids. 46% of parents say they think that gift giving is even more exciting now than it was when they were kids. Now, they didn't elaborate on that, so it's unclear if the parents are more excited about the gifts they're receiving themselves or they mean it's more exciting watching their kids open their presents. Now, about 75% of American parents follow the same holiday traditions today as they did when they were kids. Maybe they're also rewarding themselves. Now, in a separate poll, 70% of people admit to shopping for themselves during the holiday season. Others are passing on gift giving this year altogether. A recent Wallet Hub study found that more than a third of Americans were planning to forego gifts this year due to inflation. Another 28% said they'd probably spend less this year. Now, here are a few other stats from that study. 35% of people say coming up with gift ideas is the most stressful part of the holiday season. 28% say it's the crowds. 20% say it's finding good deals. 23% of people are planning to make a holiday purchase based on social media. It's unclear if that's taking the bait on ads, influencers, or just copying family and friends. And 53% of people say they won't let inflation affect their charitable giving. The other 47% admit that they might have to cut back a little bit. So there are some things that gifts are more exciting to some parents now than they have been before. Now, we hope these next messages are exciting for you because they're coming from our mom and pops. We will then have your weather forecast and your health report. All of that right here, just for you at 641 and a half on WHBN AM and FM.
Hi, this is Ruth at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. We offer 12 months same as cash with approved credit. And now is a good time to lay away for Christmas. New merchandise arriving weekly and we sell off the floor.
Mattresses and More, open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5. Again, beside Ace Hardware, Houstonville Road, Danville. Girls,
come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did.
Your holiday is on us this season when you shop and save on new Kias from Cartown Kia.
Save on new 2023 Kia Sorento. Just $299 down and $299 per month, or rates as low as 0.9%.
Wrap your holiday in savings when you visit Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sorento, $299 per month. 2018 due at signing, 24-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires December 31st, 2023.
Give yourself the gift of reliability this holiday season at your Harrodsburg Napa. Great gift ideas this season and great holiday savings are at your Harrodsburg Napa store. Booster cables are as low as $15.99. A Milwaukee 8-piece Shockwave impact socket set, $46.99. Just in time for winter, Shell Rotella antifreeze coolant, $11.99 a gallon. And there's many more holiday gift ideas at your Harrodsburg Napa store. Pro or do-it-yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Don't miss the holiday sale event at your Harrodsburg Napa located on North College Street.
Dr. Macchiarini, he's the best in the world.
Starring Edgar Ramirez and Mandy Moore.
I take a 3D printed trachea and transform it into a living organ.
It's still an extremely experimental procedure.
Based on the breathtaking true story.
She's sitting there with a bloody time bomb in her throat.
What did you do to them?
Something's not right.
Dr. Death. New doctor, new story. Stream the Peacock Original Series December 21st.
Just be natural. Try to roll around in it gracefully and not like a puppy.
Maria's photography studio is zooming into a flurry of projects.
Where did I put that memory card?
She needs an assistant to keep business in focus.
Hang on while I change the external flash. Oh,
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
During this season of peace and goodwill, it is a pleasure for Lee's Famous Recipe in Harrodsburg to express their appreciation for good friends like you. In the spirit of the season, Lee's Famous Recipe in Harrodsburg wishes you every happiness during the holidays and a new year.
This message is from Jamie Dunn, your shelter agent. May you and your family cherish the wonderful memories of love, care, and hope. May you live life in joy and peace. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from
Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
This Christmas message comes from High Speed Lifestyle. May this Christmas be filled with happiness in all that you do, and may this joy continue the whole year through. Have a wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year. This Christmas message coming from Brandon Scheller at High Speed Lifestyle.
Harrodsburg Animal Hospital wishes you and your whole family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for trusting us with your pet this year and next.
Happy holidays from Harrodsburg Animal Hospital.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sunny. It's going to be sunny Ransdell today with a high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 52. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Partly sunny on Friday, high of 54. Right now, we have clear skies. We've lost a couple degrees. We're down to 21 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:45 and a half.
Dozens of granola bars and cereal products are being recalled for potential salmonella risk. The Quaker Oats Company out of Chicago issued the recall on Friday, advising consumers who bought the affected products to toss them out. They include flavors of the Quaker Chewy bars and puff granola cereal that's sold nationwide. A new study says Americans eat the equivalent of an extra meal every day just by snacking. Scott Carr with details.
Researchers at Ohio State University say they studied data from over 20,000 individuals and found that Americans consume 400 to 500 calories daily from snacks alone. A senior author of the study says it shows Americans are also eating more snacks high in carbohydrates, fats, and sugar, rather than healthy proteins, fruits, grains, and vegetables. Alcoholic beverages and sugar-sweetened drinks are consumed as snacks more often than milk.
Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Maybe I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere. Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far they'll lose track. Me, I'll bounce right back. Maybe I'll sleep real late. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk on apple wine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Hey, maybe I'll learn to sew. Maybe I'll just lie low. Maybe I'll hit the bars. Maybe I'll count the stars until dawn. Me, I will go on. Maybe I'll settle down. Maybe I'll just leave town. Maybe I'll have some fun. Maybe I'll meet someone and make him mine. Me, I'll be just
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Gene Autry, the singing cowboy, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. And before that, Dolly Parton request, Hard Candy Christmas by Dolly Parton. It is 6:53.5. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
The weather is changing, which means fall is here and winter is just around the corner. While the days are getting shorter, the businesses of Mercer County are working harder. They are working harder to provide a place for you and your family to enjoy this holiday season. Grab your family and enjoy a hike at Shaker Village. Head to Old Fort Harrods State Park and enjoy a historic tour. Or take a stroll in historic downtown Harrodsburg and enjoy shopping and dining. Regardless of where you spend your time this holiday season, we hope you spend it with the people dearest to you. This ad is paid for by the Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission.
Stock number PZ054168, MSRP 36180, sales price 31967. Stock number RZ012168, MSRP 42460, sales price 40967. Price excludes tax, title, and license. Important restrictions and rules apply. This offer cannot be combined with other customer loyalty rebates. See your participating dealer for program details. Not all buyers qualify. Offer ends 1/2/24.
Don Way now our year-end savings at Don Franklin Mitsubishi. During the year-end sales event, get 0.0% APR for 36 months or $500 cash back on select Mitsubishi Outlander models. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Mitsubishi.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive no-line bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $249. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
Children and Family Counseling Associates offers a wide range of services for all ages, individual and group therapy, testing and evaluations, and much more. Our highly trained, non-judgmental staff are here to meet you where you are. Services are offered in the home, school, and office setting based on your family's needs. Never miss an appointment with the option for telehealth sessions. Visit kafkainc.com or call 859-733-9241 to schedule an appointment. Kafka, we're here to help you care for your mental health.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Christmas greetings from Ace Hardware in Harrodsburg. May you feel God's presence in the candles that softly spread their glow at Christmas, and may you experience the wonder of His abiding love as He guides you through the new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Ace Hardware in Harrodsburg.
Season's greetings. This is Myra Wayne McChrystal with Whitaker Bank of Mercer County. I want to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year. Merry Christmas!
Caleb and Emily from Bottom's Law Office in Harrodsburg sends love, peace, and prosperity during this joyous season. Bottom's Law Office wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And from Jolene and Kanye Kitty,
thank you for your support during the year. And from all of us here at CC Auto, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
This is Doug Flynn. You know, the glue that held the Cincinnati Reds World Championship teams together. But you're listening to the glue that holds his team together. It's Radio Rick on WHBN.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. String of streetlights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big day. And above all, the bustle you hear. Silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling.
The Hag, Merle Haggard, with little silver bells. For your listening pleasure, right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955. FM 99.5 AM 1420, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Israeli forces are battling Hamas militants on the streets of Gaza today as the UN delays another vote to increase humanitarian aid to the region. A vote by the UN Security Council to deliver aid to Palestinians was delayed Tuesday as negotiators try to avoid another U.S. veto. Former President Donald Trump is being barred from appearing on Colorado's presidential ballot next year. Brian Shook reports. The Colorado Supreme Court said on Tuesday he violated the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban on January 6, 2021, when he encouraged the violent demonstrations at the U.S. Capitol. Trump had earlier won similar cases in Michigan and Minnesota and will be on the ballot in those states. Legal experts say the ballot issues surrounding Trump's candidacy will likely make it to the U.S. Supreme Court. The Colorado Supreme Court has given Trump until January 4th to appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. I'm Brian Shook. The former president called the decision a completely flawed decision, and he said he will swiftly file an appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. Mexico's president says his government is preparing to challenge a new Texas immigration law. The bill, which was signed into law by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, allows local officers to arrest anyone who they believe entered the country illegally. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is condemning Abbott for signing the bill.
I think is, part of the Donald Trump type policies, and I don't subscribe to that. I think we need real immigration reform.
His city is still receiving thousands of migrants each week. The TSA expects airports to be very busy the next couple of weeks for the holidays. More from Mark Mayfield.
The TSA is predicting a 6% increase in travel at airports nationwide compared to last year on the 3 busiest travel days of the holiday season. The TSA predicts that will be Thursday, Friday, and New Year's Day. TSA officials are urging flyers not to bring wrapped gifts because officers might need to unwrap them at the checkpoints.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. And in the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. The crazy thing is, this never ends. Even when you die, your family's now going to be stuck with this burden. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. 800-990-3434. 800-990-3434. 800-990.
A new international task force led by the U.S. will defend commercial cargo ships from Iranian-backed Houthi rebels in the Red Sea.
Ships and aircraft from multiple nations are and will continue to join the United States in conducting maritime surveillance and taking defensive action as appropriate to protect commercial ships from the threat posed by the Houthis.
National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby said recent attacks on merchant ships are unacceptable and must stop. The initiative includes several countries, including the UK, Canada, France, Bahrain, and others. The Houthis have been targeting commercial vessels in protest over the Israel-Gaza war, disrupting one of the world's busiest shipping routes. The group today vowed to continue its military operations. A look back at some of the top entertainment stories of this year. Here's Nika Magahis.
Welcome to the Eras Tour. 10 studio albums, a 44-song set list, and 17 years worth of music. Swifties flock to stadiums nationwide for the blockbuster The Eras Tour. And Taylor Swift isn't done yet, with more concert dates in Asia and Europe before returning to North America when it finishes in 2024. I'm number one. Meanwhile, the Beehive assembled in the House of Chrome. The Renaissance World Tour kicked off in Europe in May and wrapped up in the U.S. in October. Another summer phenomenon, Barbenheimer. Barbie and Oppenheimer made a legendary $300 million combined opening. In entertainment court news, That 70s Show star Danny Masterson was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison after being found guilty in May of raping 2 women more than 2 decades ago. And Hollywood writers and actors took to the picket lines this year in historic strikes. Production was halted for months over pay and protections from AI, keeping fans wondering how their favorite shows would end.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. To 7:05, you are getting it on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Boyle and Mercer County State Senator Amanda Mays Bledsoe is recovering after she was kicked by a horse. It happened Friday when Bledsoe said she was caring for her family's horse when that horse unexpectedly kicked her. In a statement released by Bledsoe, she said that incident resulted in a serious injury and the need to undergo emergency surgery over the weekend. Bledsoe went on to say that she doesn't believe the injuries will have any long-term or permanent effect or damage, and that she looks forward to getting back to Frankfort and back to work as soon as possible. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says that law enforcement will be out for the nationwide Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign, which began yesterday and runs through New Year's Day. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet reminds drivers to plan a way to get home safely at the end of the night if you've been drinking, wear a seatbelt when you're on the road, and if you know someone who's about to drive while impaired, take their keys from them and help them make other arrangements. Lincoln County High School has named their new softball coach. Jeremy Ray was named the new Lincoln County High School softball coach. Ray has several years' experience coaching youth sports and is a personal trainer at his company called Array Fitness. And today's the last day of school for two area schools, Mercer County and Boyle County. They'll have their winter break beginning tomorrow. Mercer County does have an early release day today on this final day of the fall semester. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, and we're excited to announce that our Family Christmas Meal Drive is going on now. For every vehicle sold during this time, we'll donate a complete family Christmas meal to the Salvation Army in your name, ensuring that families in our community can enjoy a warm and hearty holiday feast. There's no better feeling than knowing that you've made a difference in someone's life, and by choosing Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, you're doing just that.
Stuart Powell Ford Mazda in Danville.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Richie and Peach Funeral Home in Lawrenceburg hopes that the wonder of Christmas will fill your heart with peace, love, and joy. Merry Christmas and every good wish for a Happy New Year from Richie and Peach Funeral Home, Lawrenceburg.
This is Jimmy at the Parthenon Greek American Eats, letting you know what's new for you. We have a lunch combo that includes a gyro, burger, or falafel with rice or fries, including a drink for $11.95, and our newest addition, half club sandwich with a cup of soup for $8.95. Danville, Lexington Road.
Dr. Macchiarini, he's the best in the world.
Starring Edgar Ramirez and Mandy Moore.
I take a 3D printed trachea and transform it into a living organ.
It's still an extremely experimental procedure.
Based on a breathtaking true story.
She's sitting there with a bloody time bomb in her throat.
What did you do to them?
Something's not right.
Dr. Death. New Doctor. New story. Stream the Peacock Original Series December 21st.
Just be natural. Try to roll around in it gracefully and not like a puppy.
Maria's photography studio is zooming into a flurry of projects.
Where did I put that memory card?
She needs an assistant to keep business in focus.
Hang on while I change the external flash. Oh,
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Sunny today with a high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 52. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. For Friday, it's going to be partly sunny, high of 54. For Saturday, chance of showers mainly before 1, mostly cloudy with a high of 54. Mostly sunny on Sunday, high of 60. Sunday night, Christmas Eve. Sorry, kids. Oh, well. Chance of showers mainly after 1, mostly cloudy, low of 44. No snow flurries for the kids looking out the windows Christmas Eve. For Christmas Day, no better. Showers likely, mostly cloudy with a high of 58. Showers likely on Tuesday, mostly cloudy, high of 57. Right now, we have clear skies, 21 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:10 7:10. We're coming up on 7:10 on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. I'm Rady Rick. I'm glad to have you along and hope you're having a great day as we wind down to Christmas. Boy, it's going to be here before we know. This whole year has really flown by. We are doing birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests for you at 734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We've got 14 people registered for the DQ ice cream cake. All right. If you had a birthday or anniversary between the 16th and 22nd, all I need is a name and a phone number to get them registered. We've got people like Betty Yeast, Glenn Kokenauer, Marlene and Lee Darland, Stephen Koslow, Anita Newsom, Camilla Gorsagetta, Candy Taylor, Kathy and Curtis Selby, Miranda Turner, Kevin Isham, Eleanor Grubbs, Crystal Kaufman, Lexi Turpin, and Faith Lake, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Now, birthdays for today. We've added a couple more. We've got Amy Carpenter, Betty Yeast, Glenn Kokenauer, and David White.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil. Appreciate you stopping by and saying happy birthday to David, Glenn, Betty, and Amy. Now, I'm giving you the answers, kids, for the second time for the DQ Today is quiz. There's 8 things today. Is all you have to do is remember one of these. And if you are the first in after my 7:30 weather forecast, it'll be 7:30 news from KNN or local news after that, and then our weather forecast. Wait till I ask for it if you will, to make it fair to everybody. If you are the first in, you will pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. It's Cathode Ray Tube Day, Dot Your Eyes Day, Games Day, Go Caroling Day, International Human Solidarity Day, Mud Day, National Sangria Day, Sacagawea Day. Hey, I got through it. Whew. Celebrate those accordingly. Now, your life hacks, I got 2 of them. I'm still going to repeat this last couple days, too, because this is very important, and it's going to save a lot of frustration on our kids. If you bought your kids a gaming system this year for Christmas, plug it in right when you receive it. Do the updates before you give it to them. That way, they won't have to spend 2 or 3 hours updating it on Christmas Day. Want to know if someone gave you a quality bottle of wine? Weigh it. In general, the heavier the bottle of wine, the better quality it is. Your positive thought says, in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and the sharing of pleasures. And it's a pleasure to have you listening to WHBN, AM and FM. We appreciate that. We know you have a lot of choices, but we appreciate you picking us. All right, what we got coming up? We've got Steve Bertram's Look at Sports, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. DQ Today is quiz, about 7:35. Good news from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, about 7:45 or so. 8 o'clock hour, Kathy Aiken from the Mercer County Healthy Department. 8:40, we'll have Rockin' Robin will not be able to join us. She's a little under the weather, but she will have somebody be joining us. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead, and I think I can look this up and tell you. That's not the one. Here we go. Let's see. Gretchen is going to be calling from the Mercer County Library. All right, so that's good stuff. Now, after that, we will have random facts from David Hopewell. About 8:45, 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. After 9 o'clock news, Alan Barlow will be live in studio doing A Christmas Carol Part 2. All right? Doing it live right here. And you can watch him at CKYTV.net Channel 2. All right? Watch him do it. No scripts. He does this off the top of his head. Does all the sound effects, everything. It's pretty cool, actually. And then we'll have the swap shop after the 9:30 news. So, again, thoughts and prayers go out to our Lieutenant Governor. Jacqueline Coleman had a double mastectomy, so she'll be out for a little while, and hopefully sometime in January she'll be feeling well enough to join us. And Prayers for Amanda Mace Bledsoe as well. Both of them. Wow, surgery. So it just leaves me to tell you 2 more days. We're going to light that fuse Friday morning and start a long weekend together right here on WHBN AM and FM. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air, kids. Oh, yeah.
Monday's the worst day of the week. Stay awake, I pinch my cheek. But Wednesday makes my brain feel clearer. 'Cause the weekend is much nearer. I love Wednesday. I love Wednesday. On Wednesday the week is winding down. Friday soon we'll be in town. Thursday comes and goes bye-bye. But Wednesday's first and that's just fine. I love Wednesday. I love Wednesday.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, and we're excited to announce that our family Christmas meal drive is going on now. For every vehicle sold during this time, we'll donate a complete family Christmas meal to the Salvation Army in your name, ensuring that families in our community can enjoy a warm and hearty holiday feast. There's no better feeling than knowing that you've made a difference in someone's life, and by choosing Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, you're doing just that.
Stuart Powell Ford Mazda in Danville.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Imagine what the KFC Yum Center would look like with more than half the fans dressed in Kentucky blue for a Louisville home game. We could see what that looks like Thursday night if Cardinal fans continue to not support the team and head coach Kenny Payne. Payne was an All-American at Louisville, but also served as an assistant at Kentucky. Ninth-ranked UK comes in at 8-2, while Louisville is 5-6. Our coverage begins at 4:30. Tip-off is at 6 o'clock tomorrow for UK at U of L on Z105. The December signing period begins today. This is the time that schools find out if those commitments are going to stick. Kentucky football's new receivers coach is Dakel Shorts Jr. from Houston. The 29-year-old Shorts has worked with the Cougar receivers the last 3 years. The first Boyle County High School basketball team from 1963-64 will be honored tomorrow night during the Boyle County Henry Clay game. All members of that team from 60 years ago will be honored before the varsity game. A reception takes place in the cafeteria during the JV contest. For more information, contact Jerry Lieber at 859-324-2338. Last night in boys high school basketball, Danville Christian Academy put the D on Boyle County as the Warriors topped the Rebels 44-33. It was Bergen 55, Brown 51, and Henderson County 60, Mercer County 40. Girls scores, DCA 58, Boyle County 53, and Bergen 37, Brown 20. And Kentucky and Louisville continue their preparations for bowl action. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Hi, folks. Mike Gay here. Are you frustrated with your current job? Want to get that promotion, but you don't have a college degree? Then go to Essity.com. We're hiring 25 new machine operators starting at $19.38 an hour. Is work-life balance important to you? Well, we have 12-hour shifts. You can work 90 nights, work 90 days, and then you're off 180 days during the year. That's with no required OT. Essity, ESSITY.com.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Here's a commercial that has no other point but to make you hungry. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, double cheeseburger, the double cheeseburger, the double quarter pounder with cheese, the double quarter pounder with cheese, chicken McNuggets. I'll take a 20-piece, please. The buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, the buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, filet of fish, the filet of fish, hot fresh French fries. Visit McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Their drive-thrus are open.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Since 1984. Always on time with our professional team when we show up at your door. Residential and commercial, day or night. ADA Heating and Air.com does it right. ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
Money is tight this holiday season, and the Big Deals online store is here to stretch your dollars farther. With big deals for Christmas specials, we've restocked with O'Charley's restaurant certificates. Load up today with $50 on certificates for half price. 5 $10 certificates are big deals for Christmas price at $25 today. That's $50 for just $25. To O'Charley's Restaurant, shop and order online at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Big deals for Christmas.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy.
Sunny today, high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 52. Tomorrow night's going to be mostly cloudy with a low of 32. Partly sunny on Friday, high of 54. Right now, we have clear skies. 21 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:22. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg next to Minute Mart. Today we're going to feature Miss Amy Downs. She's going to be doing the old classic, Your Good Girl Is Gonna Go Bad.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
I've never seen the inside of a barroom or listened to a jukebox all night long. But I see these are the things that bring you pleasure. So I'm gonna make some changes in our home.
listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ransel's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios. I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining far through shadows dim, giving the light for those who long have gone. The wise men on their way unto the place where Jesus lay. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of life, guiding the pilgrims through the night, over the mountains till the break of dawn, into the land of perfect day. It will give out a lovely ray. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, beautiful star of Bethlehem, star of Bethlehem, shine. Give us a lamp to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of grace, for the redeemed, the good and the blessed, yonder in glory when the crown is won. Jesus is now the star divine, brighter and brighter he will shine. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, beautiful star of Bethlehem, star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us the lamp to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on.
The Judds by request, beautiful star of Bethlehem. Got another request coming up. I'll do that after the news is right here on WHBN AM and FM. Now, sneezing while you're doing 70 in the freeway could be scary, but the alternative is terrifying. Guy in his 30s recently driving in Scotland when he had to sneeze, decided he'd try to hold it. He closed his mouth, pinched his nose, but still sneezed. It tore a hole in his throat. He showed up at a hospital in severe pain, and the scan showed 2-millimeter tear in his windpipe. Technical term is spontaneous tracheal perforation. It rarely happens this way. Doctors could only find a handful of cases. Thankfully, he's okay, didn't need surgery. They gave him painkillers, and the tear healed itself within a few weeks. At 7:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
In Jefferson County, a grand jury has indicted a former teacher on rape and other charges.
A Jefferson County grand jury returned the indictment against 26-year-old Sear Wilson of Louisville on 3 counts of third-degree rape and 1 count of first-degree sexual abuse. The charges are in connection to a series of crimes that happened between August 2017 and June 2020, while Wilson was the assistant band director at Ballard High School. Wilson is scheduled to be arraigned on January 8th. I'm Haley Hansen.
Bullitt County Public Schools has fired a high school band director following a months-long investigation regarding alleged conduct with female students. Assistant County Attorney Nathan Ray Beatty II says at least 8 possible victims were found involving band director Rodney Stoltz. However, no charges could be filed due to jurisdiction and the statute of limitation issues. Bates says allegations against Stoltz included kissing individuals on the face, having students sit in his lap, and providing alcohol to minors.
These are national level talent. They bring a lot of accomplishments and accolades, and to be perfectly honest, every one of them could be making a lot more money not serving in these hallways.
That's Attorney General-elect Russell Coleman Tuesday announcing his executive leadership team. The team includes former federal DEA administrator Christopher Evans, who will be the executive director of the Kentucky Opioid Abatement Advisory Commission, and former Secret Service agent Richard Ferretti as the commissioner of the Department of Criminal Investigations. Kentucky Fish and Wildlife will be accepting evergreen trees from December 26th through January 15th. They'll be used to help fish habitats. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Boyle and Mercer County State Senator Amanda Mays Bledsoe is recovering after she was kicked by a horse. It happened Friday when Bledsoe said she was caring for her family's horse when that horse unexpectedly kicked her. In a statement released by Bledsoe, she said that incident resulted in a serious injury and the need to undergo emergency surgery over the weekend. Bledsoe went on to say that she doesn't believe the injuries will have any long-term or permanent effect or damage, and that she looks forward to getting back to Frankfort and back to work as soon as possible. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says that law enforcement will be out for the nationwide Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign, which began yesterday and runs through New Year's Day. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet reminds drivers to plan a way to get home safely at the end of the night if you've been drinking, wear a seatbelt when you're on the road, and if you know someone who's about to drive while impaired, take their keys from them and help them make other arrangements. Lincoln County High School has named their new softball coach. Jeremy Ray was named the new Lincoln County High School softball coach. Ray has several years' experience coaching youth sports and is a personal trainer at his company called Array Fitness. And today's the last day of school for 2 area schools, Mercer County and Boyle County. They'll have their winter break beginning tomorrow. Mercer County does have an early release day today on this final day of the fall semester. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Sherman McMichael, age 90 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. Visitation is Tuesday from 5 till 8, with a funeral service Wednesday at 1 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Kimberly Trevelyan, age 57 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. She was the widow of Joseph Scott Trevelyan. Visitation is Thursday from 11 until the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Mary Jane Logan, age 97 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. Visitation is Friday from 11 until the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRN's Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you, Sarah. Sunny today with a high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Partly sunny on Thursday with a high of 52. Thursday night, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies with a low of 32. It's going to be partly sunny on Friday with a high of 54. Right now, we have clear skies, 21 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36. Good. Wednesday, hump day to you. It's the 20th day of December. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Are you ready to win? We have got the DQ Today Is quiz up and running right now. Twice I've given you answers. 8 things today is. All I need is one of the 8 right now at 859-734-4321. If you can tell me that, today you'll pick up 2 BLTs. That's a good different sandwich there. From DQ, we're happy, tastes good. 859-734-4321. Call me now.
Hail, hail to the newborn King. Let our voices sing him our praises. Hail, hail to the guiding light that brought us tonight to our Savior. Hallelujah. Where it shines so bright to the knowing light of the stable. Kneel close to the child so dear. Cast aside your fear and be thankful.
All right, we've got a winner for the DQ Today Is quiz. By the way, that was Emmy Lou Harris, Light of the Stable, and that was called in by request, all right? And if you want to hear something by request, 859-734-4321. I'm just playing basically all Christmas music, so anything you want to hear, maybe something you haven't heard in a long time, I'll be happy to play it for you. Again, 734-4321. Terry Coslow was the first in. He said it's Go Caroling Day. Now, he said he was going to go caroling, but I think he was just going to do that probably in the shower or something. I don't think he was going to go door to door, so you don't have to worry about that. And I wouldn't go with him either. But it's also, Terry, Cathode Ray Tube Day, Dot Your Eyes Day, Games Day, International Human Solidarity Day, Mud Day, National Sangria Day, Sacagawea Day. So thank you, Terry. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery. We could not do this without your generosity. And we'll do it again, same time, same station tomorrow. All right? So it is 7:40. I have to do it. our most requested Christmas song we have every year. Jumpin' Johnny Sloan, of all people, when he was in the shower and his wife Lynn taped him, unbeknownst to him, singing Blue Christmas. Listen close, you can hear it cackling in the background. Jumpin' Johnny Sloan.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll feel so blue. Just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. It won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas up right, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Oh, baby, I'll miss you. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas up white, but I'll have a blue Christmas.
Our own Jumpin' Johnny Sloan with Blue Christmas, most requested song we have every year. We've got your tech report coming up, and then we will have the good news. Brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance.
Twitch is cracking down on adult content again. Last week, the video game live streaming service allowed gamers to show illustrated, animated, or sculpted renderings of breasts, buttocks, and genitals. After a flood of photorealistic AI-generated nudes were uploaded to the platform, Twitch has once again banned both real and fictional nudity. Apple stopping a sale of its Series 9 and Ultra 2 watch. Patent disputes over the device's blood oxygen monitor will keep the watch off the shelves starting December the 21st. The United States International Trade Commission recently ruled that the tech giant had illegally incorporated the blood oxygen technology from the medical tech company Masimo. Apple stock took a hit following the announcement. And the retail giant that owns brands like Vans, North Face, and Timberland says online holiday orders may not make it by Christmas. That's due to a cyber attack that happened last week. VF Corp said that while its IT systems are working in their stores and online, they're still experiencing operational disruptions from the attack. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. We've added Amanda Litton to the birthday list and to the ice cream cake list, by the way. And the good news is brought to you by this man right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
All right, Jamie. A 19-year-old guy in San Francisco was a victim of gun violence last year and lost his eyesight. But he won't let it hold him back. He still plans to be a pro skateboarder. A dog in Nebraska nicknamed Baby Girl just found a forever home after living in a shelter for almost 5 years. A couple in Thailand got married in 1957. Finally just got their wedding photos taken. Their grandson made it happen. He even got them a tux and gown to wear. A 91-year-old Korean vet from Iowa named Dwayne Mann spent almost 70 years trying to find a woman he fell in love with in Japan in 1954. He's finally found her. Her name, Peggy Yamaguchi. Dwayne was supposed to send for her when he got back to the States, but then he stopped writing letters, or she stopped writing him, so he thought. It turned out his mom was burning him because she didn't want him to marry a Japanese girl. He'd always wanted to find her so he could explain what happened. So a local news channel did a story. Then a researcher for the History Channel decided to do some digging and found out Peggy married a different American, and lives in Michigan. Her husband is still alive, and there's no chance for romance. But she and Dwayne got to meet up the other day, and you can tell from a video there's still a real connection there. And your connection to the good news is this company and the man at the end of the ad.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local Shelter Insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Would you like to receive a free gift? Refer a friend or family member to Farmers National Bank and receive your free gift. It's simple. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com. And when your friend opens a Farmers National Bank checking account, you receive a free gift. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, hello there, Buddy Beaver. I thought you were hibernating.
No, Radio Rick. Beavers don't hibernate. I'm having fun stocking the shelves for holiday shoppers.
Buddy, tell us what you carry.
We have wind chimes, rain chimes, wind spinners, a variety of metal decor, angels, dragons, night lights, new items, and so much more. And our Christmas wobbles are back.
Visit mulch2go.ky.com or call 859-715-7575 for seasonal hours. That's Mulch to Go at 1060 Bowman Avenue in Harrodsburg.
See you there.
Your holiday is on us this season when you shop and save on new Kias from Cartown Kia.
Save on new 2023 Kia Sorrento. Just $299 down and $299 per month, or rates as low as 0.9%.
Wrap your holiday in savings when you visit Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sorrento, $299 per month. 2018 due at signing, 24-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires December 31st, 2023.
Intercounty Energy wants you to put safety first when you're working outside. Always look up to see if there are overhead power lines, and be sure to stay clear of them. For safety's sake, always hire a professional to trim trees instead of doing it yourself. Remember, a tree limb cut in the wrong place could fall on a power line and cause you a world of hurt. If you do decide to do the work yourself, always protect your eyes and hands by wearing safety glasses and gloves. Intercounty Energy cares about your safety. Look up, be alert, and stay safe.
For over 35 years, Hitachi Astemo Americas has developed cutting-edge products and smart technological solutions that support the global automotive industry. With over 1,000 employees located right here in our Harrodsburg facility, our dedicated workforce is the foundation of our sustained success. If you'd like to know more about joining our amazing team, visit us online at careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. It's Kentucky and Louisville, and they play Thursday night. We'll have the live play-by-play coverage as pregame starts at 4:30. Tip-off is at 6 o'clock. Live on your home for the Cats, Z105, WRNZ-FM. Then we take a break for the Christmas holiday season, and we're back with our next high school basketball broadcast as Garrett County and Mercer County both host their own holiday basketball tournaments after the holidays, December 28th through 30th. We'll have those in the Hometown Radio Network.
This Christmas message is from your Mercer County Public Library with many good wishes for Christmas and the coming year. May the peace and joy of Christmas be with you today and throughout the new year. This Christmas message is from your Mercer County Public Library.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday morning 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Well, that's got his own. And the strong seem to get more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade, 'cause Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. And when you got money, you got lots of friends, they're crowding round your door. When the money's gone and all your spending ends, they won't be round anymore. No, no, no. And rich relations may give you a crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take it. But God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Lots of friends, they're crowding round your door. But wait a minute, children, when the money's gone and all your spending ends, there won't be rounds. May give you a crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child who can stand up and say, I got my own. Every child's got to have his own
Blood, Sweat, and Tears, God Bless the Child. As we celebrate drummer Bobby Colomby's 79th birthday with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And we're going to let them take us top of the hour. This one's called John the Baptist. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. 7:56.
Holy John is down by the water, begging sinners and he wants your daughter, telling people that they'd better repent, telling your daughter it was him who was sent. I saw him down there in a long white gown, taking sinners and holding them down. John, John, won't you wash them away? Make us ready for the judgment day. Take us down and hold us under. Make the heavens roar with thunder now. What is the dirty and the reason is Holy John had to wash away our sin. Yes, he did. He came to town 2 weeks ago. Didn't take long before everyone did know. Down to the riverside they all did flock to watch him stand upon the rock. Girl, I saw him down there in a long white gown, taking sinners and holding them down. John, John, won't you wash them away? Make us ready for the judgment day. Take us down and hold us under. Make the heavens roar with thunder now. What is the dirty and the reason is Holy John had to wash away our sin. Oh, yes he did. Can't you see that the waters are dirty? And everybody knows that the reason is Holy John has to wash away, wash away,
John the Baptist, Holy John, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. We celebrate drummer Bobby Colomby's 79th birthday with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. You're celebrating right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice, proud of it since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. That is your store for big deals. It's good to save money. It's a big deal when you save money. 20, 30, up to 50%. Go to hometownlive.net, click on big deals, and saving is believing. We're seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The political leader of Hamas is in Cairo today to talk with Egyptian leaders about the Israeli hostages and a possible ceasefire. Egypt helped negotiate a week-long ceasefire back in November that saw over 100 hostages released in exchange for 240 Palestinian prisoners. Israel's president said Tuesday they're willing to take another pause in Gaza to enable the release of hostages. Donald Trump is denying he quoted Hitler at a recent rally. The former president on Saturday spoke at a rally in New Hampshire and claimed immigrants were poisoning the blood of our country. The remark was similar to language used by Adolf Hitler in his book Mein Kampf. On Tuesday, the former president said,
and it's true, they're destroying the blood of our country. That's what they're doing. They're destroying our country. They don't like it when I said that. And I never read Mein Kampf.
The former president says the move by the Colorado Supreme Court to ban him from the state's 2024 presidential ballot is a completely flawed decision. Mark Mayfield with that story.
The Colorado Supreme Court said on Tuesday that he violated the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban on January the 6th, 2021, when he encouraged violent demonstrations at the U.S. Capitol. Trump had earlier won similar cases in Michigan and Minnesota and will be on the ballot in those states. With regard to Colorado, Trump said he will swiftly file an appeal with the U.S. Supreme Court, which means his name would automatically remain on the ballot until resolved.
The TSA expects airports to be very busy the next couple of weeks for the holidays. More from Scott Pringle.
The TSA is predicting a 6% increase in travel at airports nationwide compared to last year on the 3 busiest travel days of this holiday season, and that's predicted to be Thursday, Friday, and New Year's Day. The TSA's Lisa Farbstein is recommending travelers bring any gifts unwrapped.
That's because if the gift item alarms, the TSA officers are going to need to resolve the alarm. And of course, we don't want that to mean unwrapping a gift.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
I'm with Carrie Banahan, the Deputy Secretary for the Kentucky Cabinet for Health and Family Services. Today, we're talking about Connect, K-Y-N-E-C-T. Tell us what it can do for the Commonwealth.
Well, Connect, it's a website that connects Kentuckians in need with help.
For help, visit the website connect.ky.gov.
Health falls into 3 categories: healthcare coverage, benefits, and resources.
Could you give me some examples in each category?
Healthcare would include things like Medicaid. On the benefits side, examples are food assistance plus help to pay for child care. The resource area focuses on helping your community. It might be job training or elder care or even helping those battling substance use.
Open enrollment for a qualified health plan is now through January 16th. Other benefits and resources are available year-round. Help is just a phone call away at 855-4CONNECT. That's 855-459-6328. And remember, Connect is spelled K-Y-N-E-C-T.
2023 began with talk about inflation and possible recession and ends with talk about inflation and recession. Wendy Wild reports on Money, the Year in Review.
The Fed raised rates several times over the past year in an effort to slow inflation.
Inflation remains well above our longer-run goal of 2%.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell, the stock market faced some big challenges in 2023, including debt ceiling drama and the wars in Ukraine and Gaza. But by the end of November, the Dow Industrial Average was at a new high for the year. And U.S. worker paychecks went up this year. The national average pay increased 5.6%. And for workers who changed jobs this past year, the ADP salary report says they saw an increase in pay of 8.3%. The housing market was slow and tight, still is, and the recession predicted for 2023 didn't happen, but it still might.
70% of consumers say yes, we still think there will be a recession at some point over the next 12 months.
Conference Board Chief Economist Dana Peterson. That's Money, the Year in Review. I'm Wendy Wild.
If you have a pet, it's pretty much guaranteed you'll pick up a holiday gift for them. Bree Tennis with more.
PetSmart says the average pet owner will drop $122 on their pets this holiday season. MarketWatch says that's about 20% of the total shopping budget. They say it's all part of a bigger trend of humanization of pets, which is big with millennials and Gen Zers. 58% of pet owners say they'll splurge on toys, 39% on clothing, and 23% on a visit to the spa for their pets.
Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers is indicating he won't be playing again this year. Appearing on the Pat McAfee show, Rodgers said it would have been an absolute no-brainer for a playoff game, but the Jets were eliminated from postseason contention on Sunday. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Boyle County Public Library is the recipient of a big grant to expand local history outreach.
The library was very, very fortunate to be awarded a Mellon Foundation grant for $1 million for the purpose of expanding local history and working with local partners to create a local history center, preserving the stories of everyone in Boyle County.
That's Boyle County Public Library Director Colleen Hall. The project will work with local organizations and residents to help digitize documents and media through an expanded memory lab. This will in turn collect and share stories of local life and events throughout Boyle County's history. The grant will also help fund a space in the library fully equipped for story creation and conversion of people's photos, as well as incorporate the library's existing genealogical records, databases, and collected materials and records. More information will become available on this project as the calendar flips to 2024. I'm Joe Mathis. Here's a commercial that has no other point but to make you hungry. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, double cheeseburger, the double cheeseburger, the double quarter pounder with cheese, the double quarter pounder with cheese, chicken McNuggets, I'll take a 20-piece please, the buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, the buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, filet of fish, the filet of fish, hot fresh french fries. Visit McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Their drive-thrus are open.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a survivor of suicide support group for adults the first Thursday of every month at the Boyle County Library Community Room from 6 to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information.
'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
Your holiday is on us this season when you shop and save on new Kias from Cartown Kia.
Save on new 2023 Kia Sorrento. Just $299 down and $299 per month, or rates as low as 0.9%.
Wrap your holiday in savings when you visit Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sorrento, $299 per month. 2018 due at signing, 24-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires December 31st, 2023.
At this special time of year, Thompson's Tire and Service Center sends this special message to the good friends and customers. Thompson's Tire and Service Center wishes that the miracle Christmas brings thoughts of peace and joy to you and your family, and that the new year brings you a renewed prosperity. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from David, Colleen, Doug, Chris, and Butch at Thompson's Tire and Service Center.
The Arnold Family MedSafe Pharmacy sends this Christmas greeting. The light of Christmas star to you, the warmth of home and hearth to you, the joy of 1,000 angels to you. Merry Christmas and Blessed New Year from Arnold Family MedSafe Pharmacy in Harrodsburg on South College Street. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 52. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Friday, partly sunny, high of 54. Friday night, let's go to Saturday. Chance of showers, mainly before 1, mostly cloudy, make it a high of 54. Mostly sunny on Sunday, high of 60. Now, Sunday night, Christmas Eve, we got a chance of showers mainly after 1. Mostly cloudy, low of 44. So no chance of any kind of flurries for the kids to watch out the window on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day's no better. Showers likely, mostly cloudy, high of 58. Showers likely on Tuesday, mostly cloudy, high of 57. Right now, we have partly sunny skies, 21 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:09. Good Wednesday, hump day to you. It's the 20th day of December. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Wednesday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen, and song requests can be done. We're playing Christmas music the rest of the week for you. So if there's something you wanted to hear, be glad to play it for you. 859-734-4321, 734-4321, or anniversary. Between the 16th and 22nd, we have Lexi Turpin and Faith Lake, Crystal Kaufman, Eleanor Grubbs, Kevin Isham, Miranda Turner, Kathy and Curtis, and Anita Newsom, Stephen Coslow, Marlene and Lee Darlin, Glenn Kokenauer, Betty Yeast, and Amanda Linton, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake, all right? Birthdays for today, we have David White, Glenn Kokenauer, Betty Yeast, Amy Carpenter, and Amanda Linton.
Hi, this is Reba McIntyre. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Don't forget the ice cream, Reba. Very good. We appreciate that. Now, today is cathode ray. A couple life hacks. Want to know if someone gave you a quality bottle of wine? Weigh it. In general, the heavier bottle of wine is, the better quality it is. Now, if you bought your kids a gaming system this year for Christmas, Plug it in right when you receive it. Do the updates before you give it to them. That way, they won't have to spend 2 or 3 hours updating it on Christmas Day. Good stuff. And in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and the sharing of pleasures. Your positive thought right there for you. Now, let's go ahead and then we'll have, I think, Gretchen from the Mercer County Library. Random facts from David Hopewell. Kim King, State Rep, report about 8:50. After the 9 o'clock news, hope you can join us as Alan Barlow from Ragged Edge Theater will be live in studio doing A Christmas Carol Part 2 today, all right? Then he'll do Part 3 tomorrow, Part 4 on Friday. Then you can hear all 4 parts together Sunday night, Christmas Eve, starting at 8 o'clock right here on WHBN. That's brought to you by our good friends at Kafka, all right? So thank you for them for that. All right, 2 more days. We like to fuse to a long weekend, kids. So sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
So sick of work, here comes the big Wednesday hump. Need coffee here 'cause you are down in the dumps. The copy maker won't work at all. Now you broke down in tears, your boss will swear each time he calls. When you say hump, it means that it is Wednesday. You're almost done and Friday's not far away. Weekend is coming, you'll have a ball. Won't think about your boss at all. Don't sing this when he's in the hall.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on.
Our portal again with Brock Vandegrift. It's not fair to compare the Georgia transfer to Will Levis, but there are certainly a lot of similarities. Levis was a seldom used backup at Penn State when he came to Kentucky and led UK to 10 wins in 2021 and 7 wins in 2022. Vandegrift played behind 2 All-Americans on national championship teams at Georgia and now is headed to Bluegrass to play for offensive coordinator Liam Cohen and take over the UK offense. Vandegrift's father admitted when he talked to NFL Contacts about the right place for his son to play. He heard over and over that Cohen would be the perfect match because Brock Vandegrift is a Will Levis-type quarterback. He might be a bit more accurate than Levis throwing the ball, but he can go deep. And just like Levis, he is not afraid to run.
Vox Views will return in a moment.
Wildcat Chevrolet is ending 2023 with a huge blowout sale. Tell me more about it.
This is Michael Oliver, and we invite you to celebrate this holiday season with Wildcat Chevrolet. We have slashed prices now through the end of the year on all of our pre-owned vehicles. These are the best prices of the year, and if you're interested in a new vehicle, we have huge rebates on lots of Chevrolet Silverados. Don't miss out on a great deal today.
People drive from far and near to get a great deal from Wildcat Chevrolet. You should too. Check them out, wildcatchevrolet.com.
I really like that Brock Vandegrift comes from such an athletic, competitive family. His father is a state championship high school football coach. His oldest sister is a volleyball standout at Eastern Kentucky. His younger sister is a 2-time state sprint champion in Georgia. His mother played 2 sports in college. Vandegrift's father said his son might actually be a better baseball player than quarterback. That athleticism is important as Brock Vandegrift finally gets his chance to lead an SEC offense.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalties Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Imagine what the KFC Yum Center would look like with more than half the fans dressed in Kentucky blue for a Louisville home game. We could see what that looks like Thursday night if Cardinal fans continue to not support the team and head coach Kenny Payne. Payne was an All-American at Louisville but also served as an assistant at Kentucky. 9th-ranked UK comes in at 8-2, while Louisville is 5-6. Our coverage begins at 4:30. Tip-off is at 6 o'clock tomorrow for UK at U of L on Z105. The December signing period begins today. This is the time that schools find out if those commitments are going to stick. Kentucky football's new receivers coach is Dakel Shorts Jr. from Houston. The 29-year-old Shorts has worked with the Cougar receivers the last 3 years. The first Boyle County High School basketball team from 1963-64 will be honored tomorrow night during the Boyle County Henry Clay game. All members of that team from 60 years ago will be honored before the varsity game. A reception takes place in the cafeteria during the JV contest. For more information, contact Jerry Lieber at 859-324-2338. Last night in boys high school basketball, Danville Christian Academy put the D on Boyle County as the Warriors topped the Rebels 44-33. It was Bergen 55, Brown 51, and Henderson County 60, Mercer County 40. Girls scores, DCA 58, Boyle County 53, and Bergen 37, Brown 20. And Kentucky and Louisville continue their preparations for bowl action. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Come to a place where you feel needed. At Essential Needs, their focus is on massages, but they know when you feel good, you'll feel better, and you'll look good too. Essential Needs has facial and hair services starting at $45 and massages starting at $55. They offer cool retail items for unique gift giving and, of course, gift cards on Fox Harbor Drive in Danville. Set up your appointment, 859-583-7497. Essential Needs wishes you
Kubota Equipment Dealer wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
Feliz Navidad. It's the holidays at Withers Automotive, Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. Shop them first or shop them last. At Withers Automotive, they're there to serve you. Happy holidays. And don't forget to put Withers Automotive, Chrysler of Lawrenceburg on your shopping list.
Compra con nosotros primero o compra con nosotros último. Estamos aquí a su servicio en Withers Automotive, el dealer de Lawrenceburg. Feliz Navidad.
Ho, 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 I'm headed to go shop for my new sleigh at Withers Automotive of Lawrenceburg.
And don't forget your shopping list.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight and low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 52. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Partly sunny on Friday with a high of 54. Right now, we have sunny skies, 22 balmy degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:20. Could this be none other than Kathy Aiken from the Mercer County Healthy Department?
It is. Good morning, Rick.
Well, good morning. I couldn't remember if you were coming in working today or this week. I don't know when. You're at work today. Well, wonderful.
I am at work today. I will not be at work next week. I'm taking the...
What do you mean next week?
Yeah, I know. It's Christmas. I get to stay home with my kids.
No, wait a minute. Christmas is Monday, so you don't get to take the whole week off. Come on.
I do.
You must have some pull somewhere then.
I just have some time,
so
I'm going to take it.
Okay. Well, is it a case where if you don't use it, you lose it? Or is it a rollover?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Some of it will roll over, but yeah, you can lose it.
Oh, well, don't lose it.
I'm going to use it.
Go ahead. I don't blame you. It's good stuff. Well, what's going on? I mean, we're getting ready, cranking up for Christmas, and a lot of people visiting, and warmer temperatures this time of year.
Yeah, and we've got lots of illnesses going around.
Yeah.
So, we always talk about if you're sick, stay home. I can't stress that enough. If you haven't had your vaccine, get your vaccines. We have flu and COVID shots here. We have some RSV if you're over 60 and you're high risk. We have a couple of RSV shots. So we're happy to give those to you. We only have the over 60 though. So what else? Last week we talked about animals and food service. Do you remember when we talked about that?
Yes, I do.
So I think we were headed down the right aisle, if you will,
Okay.
with that conversation. So, there's two categories of animals that we find in establishments. One is a certified ADA animal. So it's some kind of an animal in service. Typically they are identified and they're on the job. So, they're trained specifically to be with the person for whatever reason that they need them to be with. And in those cases, those animals, you're not allowed to ask those animals to vacate the premises. They're with that person for a reason.
Right.
Now, some places like Petco, we went into Petco this weekend, and there's always animals in there.
Sure.
And they are allowed to be in there. The establishment allows that to happen. In the case of a food establishment, the food code states that you're not allowed to have animals in the establishment. But it is really up to the establishment owner or management to police that. So if you are in a place and there's an animal and it disturbs you that animal is in there, you would have to take that up with the management of the establishment. And so I've had questions from both sides. I've had questions from pet owners who want to take their animal with them wherever they go, and then I've also had more situations where a restaurant owner has called me to ask how to handle those things.
Wow.
So, and interestingly, because I've had some restaurant owners call me and ask about it, and the thing is as a restaurant owner, you're not allowed. It's not like there's anyone out there policing it, but you're not supposed to ask why they need the animal. What the condition is that makes them have the animal, because that's private information, and you're not. You don't need to know about that, but you are allowed to ask them if they have a condition that requires them to have the animal. And most times, in my experience with that, Rick, is if it is truly a service animal, it'll be identified, and the human has no issue telling you, this is my service animal. Here's my papers, or here's my what documentation that makes it legitimate. So
right, and they usually
most of the time
they have a sweater or they have some kind of markings
on. That's right. Yeah. So that's what I know about animals in the food establishments. In our case, we only we only deal with the food establishments. So all of the other stores, like we always see pets in Lowe's and Tractor Supply and Petco and things and of that nature. And the health departments really don't have any jurisdiction over those. But we do in the restaurants and the grocery stores.
Yeah, okay, because I've seen twice 2 weeks ago someone carrying dogs into Walmart. And I was just curious, and somebody asked me, and I said, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I really don't know what the code is, other than the service dogs, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And understand that.
Yeah. And management has the right to tell them to remove their animal unless it's the service animal.
Okay. All right.
That's what it comes down to, bottom line.
All right. Well, we got that straight from the horse's mouth, folks. Right,
Yeah.
right from Mercer County Healthy
Right
Department.
from the dog's mouth. So other than that, what else is going on?
Well, and then, people are going to be going to travel to grandmas and, around relatives. And folks, really stop and think about this. If you're sick, I know sometimes you can't leave a kid home by themselves, but the next best thing, if they do have to go, just have a mask when they're around people, please. And then let them maybe go sit at another table to eat where they're not around people, where they can take the mask off. Obviously, you're not going to eat with the mask on, but take it off, let them eat. And then if you are sick, especially, again, those with compromised immune systems, please think about those people.
Mm-hmm. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze.
Yes.
Wash your hands frequently. Don't put your hands in your mouth or your nose. Social distance. Open the windows in the houses. Turn the air conditioner or turn the fans on. Not auto, but turn them on to keep air moving all the time. Go for a walk. It's supposed to be nice weather.
Yeah.
Go outside. Go for a walk. Open some windows. Keep air moving. And yeah, if you're sick, if you're not feeling well, especially if you're running a fever, the best course of action is just to stay at the house.
Yep. And, again, it's everybody's judgment. It's a judgment call, but you need to remember other people and don't be so selfish yourself.
That's right. And yes, consider who you're visiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want them to be here next year.
Yep. And, all these shots and things are not, so I don't want people because people like to say, well, I got all these shots and I still got the flu or I still got COVID, whatever. It's not preventing you from getting it. It's to help prevent it from getting into you ending up in the hospital, to really be bad off.
That's right.
I don't think anybody's ever said that it's going to prevent you from getting anything. It's hopefully going to prevent you from getting very bad sick.
That's right.
So they maybe understand
Especially in
that.
the case of COVID and flu.
Right.
We can't say that it's going to completely protect you from it, but certainly keep you out of the hospital.
Lessen
That's
the
our
severity,
goal.
yeah. Lessen the severity.
That's right. That's right. So it reminded me when you said that, we're closed for the next 2 Fridays. So we will not be doing our vaccination clinics.
Okay.
But we will pick them up, whatever that day is in January. I don't know what the date is. Let me look here quick. The 5th. So we're going to we'll do our vaccination clinics through February, just because that's about February and March is typically the end of flu season.
Okay.
And whether or not we'll continue to vaccinate after that. So we'll do it a little bit more in January. We're not getting too many people, maybe 20, 25 people on a Friday, which, in my mind, that's wonderful.
So give us the Mercer County Healthy Department schedule for this week and next week then.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, good. So we will be closed Friday.
22nd.
We are closed the 22nd, yes. Let me flip over here so I can tell you this correctly. Okay. We're closed the 22nd. We're closed the 25th and 26th, so that's Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
We're open Wednesday and Thursday.
27th, 28th.
Mm-hmm. We're closed the 29th and the 1st.
Okay.
So we will resume regular business on the 2nd, which is the Tuesday.
Tuesday, January 2nd. You'll be back open again.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have a nurse practitioner and an APRN starting on January the 8th. So once she gets settled and up to speed, you can come in, and we're going to be working on our women's health. So we're taking appointments now for that, and starting in February, she's going to get up and rolling on it, and all good things to come.
Very good. Very informative, and I'm glad that you let everybody know, and you're going to be gone next week, so no one will call in on next Wednesday, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Not big shoes
unless
to fill.
Unless I can drum up one of my colleagues to volunteer.
I understand that. Good old-fashioned American way. You railroad them into doing it.
That's exactly right. That's right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Well, you too. Merry Christmas to you and
Merry
your family.
Christmas.
And we won't talk to you until another year.
I know.
Okay, you
Merry
stay
Christmas.
healthy.
You too.
All right,
All right,
bye-bye.
Bye.
Kathy Aiken from the Mercer County Healthy Department. Now here is Joe at the Newsy Department at 8:32.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Boyle and Mercer County State Senator Amanda Mays Bledsoe is recovering after she was kicked by a horse. It happened Friday when Bledsoe said she was caring for her family's horse when that horse unexpectedly kicked her. In a statement released by Bledsoe, she said that incident resulted in a serious injury and the need to undergo emergency surgery over the weekend. Bledsoe went on to say that she doesn't believe the injuries will have any long-term or permanent effect or damage, and that she looks forward to getting back to Frankfort and back to work as soon as possible. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says that law enforcement will be out for the nationwide Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign, which began yesterday and runs through New Year's Day. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet reminds drivers to plan a way to get home safely at the end of the night if you've been drinking, wear a seatbelt when you're on the road, and if you know someone who's about to drive while impaired, take their keys from them and help them make other arrangements. Lincoln County High School has named their new softball coach. Jeremy Ray was named the new Lincoln County High School softball coach. Ray has several years' experience coaching youth sports and is a personal trainer at his company called Array Fitness. And today's the last day of school for two area schools, Mercer County and Boyle County. They'll have their winter break beginning tomorrow. Mercer County does have an early release day today on this final day of the fall semester. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
These December specials at your Harrodsburg Dairy Queen have been approved by Chris Kringle himself. Sausage biscuit, just 79 cents. Get a fish sandwich for only $2.99. Two-piece fish dinner with drink, only $5. Soft drink, tea, or coffee. Get kids' meals for just $3.19. And don't forget your Dairy Queen gift cards. This is all waiting for you in December. These specials have been approved by Chris Kringle himself at Harrodsburg Dairy Queen, where happy tastes good.
The weather is changing, which means fall is here and winter is just around the corner. While the days are getting shorter, the businesses of Mercer County are working harder. They are working harder to provide a place for you and your family to enjoy this holiday season. Grab your family and enjoy a hike at Shaker Village. Head to Old Fort Harrods State Park and enjoy a historic tour. Or take a stroll in historic downtown Harrodsburg and enjoy shopping and dining. Regardless of where you spend your time this holiday season, we hope you spend it with the people dearest to you. This ad is paid for by the Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission.
Here are the obituaries. Sherman McMichael, age 90 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. Visitation is Tuesday from 5 till 8, with a funeral service Wednesday at 1 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Kimberly Trevelyan, age 57 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. She was the widow of Joseph Scott Trevelyan. Visitation is Thursday from 11 until the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Mary Jane Logan, age 97 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. Visitation is Friday from 11 to the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
This is Cindy at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. We have everything from custom cake orders to cookies, fudge that we make here all the time, and we have cupcakes that you can just walk in and buy. They start at $1.50 each or $18 a dozen, but we can mix and match anything that you want to, and we can take care of about any sweet treat that you need. If we don't have it, we can sure come up with it. Visit us on our website, sweetsbycindy.com. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 1. Come on over to Junction City with us on West Shelby Street and get your sweet on.
You have a loved one needing to find help, hope, and healing today. The first step to a happier, healthier life is to call the Isaiah House Real Hope for Addiction. Isaiah House provides care for men and women, locations throughout Kentucky, resetting one's life through healing, opportunity, education, and employment support for lifelong success. When you feel once to the point of rock bottom and needs help, hope, and healing, call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
Dunn's Holiday Catering, here for your affordable catering need. Call 734-3675 to get your turkey smoked, baked, or fried. And some of our homemade sides like broccoli casserole, macaroni and cheese, dressing balls, gravy, country ham, and more. So don't let your turkey be jerky. Call 734-3675 and let Dunn's do the cooking for you. We're also available for all your holiday and office parties. So call 734-3675. Don't let your holiday be without Dunn's. It's not a holiday until it's done.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
Richie and Peach Funeral Home in Lawrenceburg hopes that the wonder of Christmas will fill your heart with peace, love, and joy. Merry Christmas and every good wish for a Happy New Year from Richie and Peach Funeral Home, Lawrenceburg.
With warmest thoughts, Thompson's Pharmacy Harrodsburg sends their best wishes for this holiday season. And they wish you the joys of Christmas and prosperity throughout the coming new year. They hope that your holiday is filled with good friends, good times, good health, and good cheer. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
This is Parker. H&S Tractor hopes that the wonder of Christmas will fill your heart with peace, love, and joy. Merry Christmas and every good wish for a Happy New Year from H&S Tractor in Danville.
This is Doug with Rags to Riches Antique Center in Flea Mall. As you relish the goodies and decorate every nook and corner of your home and enjoy the get-togethers, may the joy and festivities continue to radiate in your lives long after Christmas is gone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 50. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 52. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Partly sunny on Friday, high of 54. Saturday, chance of showers, mainly before 1, mostly cloudy, with a high of 54. Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 60. Sunday night, Christmas Eve, chance of showers, mainly after 1, mostly cloudy, low of 44. And Monday, Christmas Day, showers likely, mostly cloudy, high of 58. Right now, we have sunny skies, 22 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:39. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right, David, we will go ahead and do the random facts. A bee would only need 2 tablespoons of honey to have enough energy to fly all the way around the world. Wow. In the 1930s, playing card companies tried to add a 5th suit of cards, the Eagle. It didn't catch on, and the decks with the Eagle cards were gone by the 1950s. Even though it seems unbelievable, Washington is the only state that's named after a president. When Disneyland opened in 1955, the Tomorrowland area was designed to look like a year in the distant future, 1986. And duffel bags were named after a town in Belgium called Duffel, where the fabric for the bags originally came from. 8:40, 20 minutes in front of 9 o'clock, WHBN AM and FM.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh, no, I hate when that happens.
Walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him, it's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black. Grandma. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig. For yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Sing it, Grandpa. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa.
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. The star drew nigh to the northwest of Bethlehem. It took its rest, and there it did both stop and stay, right over the place where Jesus lay. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Susie Bogus, the first Noel. And we heard from Elmo and Patsy. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. It is 8:47. We have got our state representative, Kim King, coming up when? Right after these.
Hi, folks. Mike Gay here. Are you frustrated with your current job? Want to get that promotion, but you don't have a college degree? Then go to Essity.com. We're hiring 25 new machine operators starting at $19.38 an hour. Is work-life balance important to you? Well, we have 12-hour shifts. You can work 90 nights, work 90 days, and then you're off 180 days during the year. That's with no required OT. Essity, ESSITY.com.
April Ellis, 101 Business Solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Save more during the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Save up to 20% off MSRP on new 23 Jeep Gladiator Sport models. MSRP $55,890, model J7J L98. Must have trade and financing. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great. Add Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Hello, everybody. This is State Farm Agent David Hopewell in Harrodsburg. May your heart be lifted in praise this Christmas for the gift of Jesus and the joy he brings in our lives. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of my team here at Hopewell State Farm in Harrodsburg. Merry Christmas.
Landmark of Lancaster believes Christmas is the best time of the year. For Landmark of Lancaster, it's a time for enjoying friends and family, for spreading cheer and goodwill, and for sending warmest wishes to special people like you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from everyone at Landmark of Lancaster.
Hi, this is Alan Martin at Community Trust Bank, sending best wishes for a joyous holiday season and prosperous new year. Community Trust Bank thanks you for your friendship and support. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Community Trust Bank, with locations in Boyle and Mercer counties.
May God fill your life with love, joy, and peace this Christmas and throughout the new year. Merry Christmas and a blessed new year from R.M. McGinnis Real Estate and Auction Professionals in Harrodsburg.
Put the headset on. Listen to my pocket weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Well, she did a dance recital I went to last night, Kim.
Oh my goodness! I can picture it in my mind, Poppy. Please give me a few details.
She just did the little dance, and she did pretty well, considering, first one.
Was it Christmas music?
Yeah, it was like Jingle Bell Rock or something. They danced. There's about 8 girls up there together.
Oh,
their costumes and everything on. They did a wonderful job.
Of course. I can picture it. I can just picture it. And I tell you what, whether it's itty bitty ball or dance recitals or whatever, it's the littles that make that always so fun. Their little a wedding, walking down a wedding or sports or dance recitals, those little bitties always make it so much fun. Well, I know she did a wonderful job.
Yeah, enjoyed seeing her.
Of course. As you can imagine, I am sitting at the King's table this morning doing some book work. I'll be working about a half day today and tomorrow, but feel free to call 859-734-2173 with any questions or concerns. I don't think I'll be back into Frankfort and the office itself until we go back in January the 2nd, but I'll be working from home. Okay, I've got a question and a comment.
All right.
Okay, so for the Alan Barlow's narration or whatever, who is sponsoring that? I don't recognize the acronym.
CAFCA.
What is that?
It's a place that helps people that have some challenges mentally, kids and adults too.
Well, wonderful.
Yes.
In one of our counties? I mean, is that a local?
Yeah, yes, it is. It's a local business in Mercer County.
I don't recognize the acronym or that. Anyway, I wanted to make sure I understood who was generously sponsoring that, and I didn't really understand who that was. So.
Noel.
Oh, the Turners?
Noel Turner's wife. She runs that. Yes,
Susan.
that's
Yeah,
her
okay.
business. Yeah.
Very good. That is on Main
Mhm.
Street, right across from the Chamber of Commerce at the stoplight.
Yep.
I just did not recognize the acronym. Well, thank you, Miss Susan, and all
Yes.
your team for
Help a lot of
sponsoring
people.
that.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I visited with that fun group. We've had a lot of fun over the years, and I just did not recognize that acronym. And then I have a PS to your and Miss Kathy's conversation about health, if I may.
Sure.
I'm not a medical person, but just as a mom and a grandmother who has learned the hard way over the years, Christmas Day is one of the few times, well, I think probably the only time, that pretty much every single solitary business is shut. And for some reason, going back to the littles, that's when my kids always chose to get a fever or a tummy ache
Yep.
or a cough, and then you couldn't go get their medications. So after a year or two of that in the early 80s, I learned the hard way, and I made sure my little home medicine cabinet was stocked up, that the baby thermometer had batteries in it, just because nothing's open on Christmas Day. So take that for what it's worth, but I learned the hard way over the years. I have a brief review from another one of the task forces that we implemented over the interim. As a reminder, that means the time frame when we're not in session. And this one looked at Medicaid. So just as a review, Medicaid is state and both federally funded and helps lower income folks with their health and wellness care. I thought these two statistics were startling. That's why I highlighted them to share with y'all. Nearly half of all Kentucky children are on Medicaid, and a third of our adults. So right at 1.6 million Kentuckians qualify for this Medicaid program here. It covers dental, hearing, medical, behavioral health, and even some prescription drug costs. Nearly 80%, according to their findings, I did not serve on this task force, but according to their findings, 80% of Kentucky's budget goes into our Medicaid cost. Now, the federal government does reimburse us from some of that, but it's still, a hefty price tag each and every budget. So they looked at two things. One, how to, and if we can, increase our Medicaid reimbursement. I have talked, even though I wasn't on the task force, I have talked individually with providers of pretty much every type of service you can think of, and all of them say they lose money. Their practice, their office loses money on every single Medicaid patient that they still serve, but it really does, they're not reimbursed even anywhere adequately for that. So they look to update the reimbursement rates for outpatient pediatric therapy, including audiology, so hearing, behavioral therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy. And so those are the aspects that they recommend we increase those Medicaid reimbursement rates for. This week, I've also received our general fund and road fund receipts for the month of November. Our general fund receipts fell right at 3%, and our road fund receipts increased 7%. Then there is a huge spreadsheet that gets deep down into the weeds on each of the different aspects of our general fund and our road fund. But just know that I'm monitoring all of that. And then I thought I would give you today and tomorrow's survey question.
Okay.
And I always wait until I've spoken with you and your listeners. I've got it all created, but I won't post it. You've always got the scoop on that. So let's see. Today's question is, should employers, then in parentheses, private and public, be able to require potential employees to disclose any criminal records? Your options, yes, no, and undecided. And as I always say, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to make me mad. If you have any additional comments, you're certainly welcome to include those. Now, let me get into a different folder in my phone here. Tomorrow's question will be, do you think public assistance, so funded by taxpayers, food programs should be limited to nutritious food like meat, dairy, vegetables, etc., and should not qualify sweets, chips, soft drinks, etc.? So those are the two survey questions. The criminal record one for today, and for tomorrow, should there be any kind of limits on taxpayer-funded food assistance, making sure that it's healthy food and not necessarily junk food, as I call it, junk food. But those are today and tomorrow's questions. Lord willing, I will call you on Friday. I'll probably have a little bit of Christmas greeting, and then have a wonderful Christmas on Monday. If you would like, you and Mayor Williams, to have next Wednesday's time slot, that's perfectly fine, and then I'll call back in on Friday.
All right,
But
I'll check with him and
is
see. Okay.
But whatever you need, I'll try to do anything to accommodate. But everyone, have a wonderful day, especially you and your little dancer, Miss Sophie.
All right, we'll do that, and we will talk to you again on Friday.
Okay,
All right.
have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's our state representative, Kim King. You heard her right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, and proud of it. We're on 99.5 FM, AM 1420, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Check out big deals, last-minute gift ideas. We're open 24/7, folks. Never any long lines. Never have to worry about parking near the door. Very simple. Save 20, 30, up to 50% goods and services you need and want. Saving is believing. Go to hometownlive.net, click on big deals, and check it out for yourself. You can see us on CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Your time is 9 o'clock.
NBC News Radio. I'm Michael Kastner. Former President Donald Trump is being barred from appearing on Colorado's presidential ballot next year. Brian Shook reports.
The Colorado Supreme Court said on Tuesday he violated the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban on January 6, 2021, when he encouraged the violent demonstrations at the U.S. Capitol. Trump had earlier won similar cases in Michigan and Minnesota and will be on the ballot in those states. Legal experts say the ballot issues surrounding Trump's candidacy will likely make it to the U.S. Supreme Court. The Colorado Supreme Court has given Trump until January 4th to appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. I'm Brian Shook.
Mexico's president says his government is preparing to challenge a new Texas immigration law. The bill, which was signed into law by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, allows local officers to arrest anyone who they believe entered the country illegally. Mexico's president says the new law is inhumane. The White House is slamming the governor of Texas over the bill.
Look, this is an extreme law that will not and does not make the communities in Texas safer. It just doesn't.
Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said it demonizes and dehumanizes immigrants. She said the Justice Department will soon decide whether the agency will file a lawsuit against Texas. This comes as there's been a surge of migrants crossing the U.S.-Mexico border. The FBI says hundreds of false bomb threats made to Jewish facilities over the weekend likely came from outside the U.S. The Anti-Defamation League says over 400 Jewish facilities have received false bomb threats over email since Saturday. The FBI says the perpetrators appear to be connected. The Biden administration is writing standards for artificial intelligence. The Commerce Department on Tuesday said it was taking the first step toward writing standards and guidance for the safe deployment of AI. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. And in the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. The crazy thing is, this never ends. Even when you die, your family's now going to be stuck with this burden. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. 800-990-3434. 800-990-3434. 800-990-3434.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Boyle and Mercer County State Senator Amanda Mays Bledsoe is recovering after she was kicked by a horse. It happened Friday when Bledsoe said she was caring for her family's horse when that horse unexpectedly kicked her. In a statement released by Bledsoe, she said that incident resulted in a serious injury and the need to undergo emergency surgery over the weekend. Bledsoe went on to say that she doesn't believe the injuries will have any long-term or permanent effect or damage, and that she looks forward to getting back to Frankfort and back to work as soon as possible. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says that law enforcement will be out for the nationwide Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign, which began yesterday and runs through New Year's Day. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet reminds drivers to plan a way to get home safely at the end of the night if you've been drinking, wear a seatbelt when you're on the road, and if you know someone who's about to drive while impaired, take their keys from them and help them make other arrangements. Lincoln County High School has named their new softball coach. Jeremy Ray was named the new Lincoln County High School softball coach. Ray has several years' experience coaching youth sports and is a personal trainer at his company called Array Fitness. And today's the last day of school for two area schools, Mercer County and Boyle County. They'll have their winter break beginning tomorrow. Mercer County does have an early release day today on this final day of the fall semester. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Money is tight this holiday season, and the Big Deals online store is here to stretch your dollars farther. With big deals for Christmas specials, we've restocked with O'Charley's restaurant certificates. Load up today with $50 of certificates for half price. 5 $10 certificates are big deals for Christmas price at $25 today. That's $50 for just $25. To O'Charley's Restaurant, shop and order online at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Big deals for Christmas. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 50. For tonight, it's going to be partly cloudy, low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow with a high of 52. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Friday, it's partly sunny with a high of 54. Saturday, chance of showers, mainly before 1, mostly cloudy with a high of 54. Mostly sunny on Sunday, high of 60. Now, Sunday night, Christmas Eve, we got a chance of showers, mainly after 1, mostly cloudy, with a low of 44. So hopefully Santa's going to have his umbrellas and all kinds of things to keep himself dry because he's going to get wet. Christmas Day on Monday, showers likely, mostly cloudy, with a high of 58. Showers likely Tuesday, mostly cloudy, high of 57. Right now, we have, to get off my screen, we've got sunny skies, 24 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:06. Good Wednesday hump day to you. This is the 20th day of December. Radio Rick and Alan Barlow here.
It's me.
It's Alan Barlow T. I don't know. He's got to rhyme something. Birthdays, Alan. David White, Glenn Kokenauer, Betty Yeast, Amy Carpenter, Amanda Linton. We've got 14 people signed up for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway.
Ooh, competition is tough.
Yes. Lexi Turpin, Faith Lake, Crystal Kaufman, Eleanor Grubbs, Kevin Isham, Miranda Turner, Kathy and Curtis Selby, Candy Taylor, Camilla Goris-Sageda, Anita Newsom, Stephen Coslow, Marlene and Lee Darlin, Glenn Kokenauer, Betty Yeast, and Amanda Linton. All registered to win. All right. Alan, are you ready for a couple life hacks and a positive thought before we get started with the Christmas Carol Part 2?
I need all the help I can get.
Okay, very good. I could have a comment, but I will reserve my comments for Alan Barlow. Need all the help he can get.
Be kind.
I will. It's almost Christmas. Santa may be listening too. If you bought your kids a gaming system this year for Christmas, plug it in right when you receive it. Do the updates before you give it to them. That way, they won't have to spend 2 or 3 hours updating on Christmas Day.
Okay.
That's good stuff there.
That's good, yeah.
And want to know if someone gave you a quality bottle of wine?
Mm-hmm.
You know how to tell?
Well, yes, but go ahead. Tell
Weigh
me.
it. In general, the heavier the bottle of wine, the better quality it is.
Why? Of all the things I learned when I was working in restaurants, weighing a bottle of wine was nothing I'd ever heard from any.
That's my information.
I want to know the background on that one.
Okay. I don't know. I just read them. I don't write them.
Hmm.
And your positive thought says, in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and the sharing of pleasures.
Very good. Okay.
And we're going to share the pleasure of Alan Barlow with Act number 2 with A Christmas Carol. It's brought to you by our good friends at Kafka. Now listen to this.
Children and Family Counseling Associates offers a wide range of services for all ages, individual and group therapy, testing and evaluations, and much more. Our highly trained, non-judgmental staff are here to meet you where you are. Services are offered in the home, school, and office setting based on your family's needs. Never miss an appointment with the option for telehealth sessions. Visit KafkaInc.com or call 859-733-9241 to schedule an appointment. Kafka, we're here to help you care for your mental health.
All right, thank you all very much. Again, if you want to watch Alan Barlow do part 2 of A Christmas Carol, tune us in quickly at ckytv.net, channel 2. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for Alan Barlow with A Christmas Carol.
Upon its entrance, the dying flame in the grate leapt up as if to say, I know him! I know him. Marley's ghost. It was the same face, the very same. The chain that it drew was clasped about its middle, wound about him like a tail. It was incredibly long and seemed to be made up of keys, cash boxes, ledgers, deeds, and heavy purses wrought in steel. The figure was transparent, and though Scrooge looked the spectre through and saw it standing there with his own eyes, still he was incredulous and fought against his senses. How now? What do you want with me? Much. Who are you? Ask me rather who I was. Very well, who were you then? In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley. You don't believe in me. Why do you doubt your senses? Because a little thing affects them. It's slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheats. You might be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. Yes, it's more of gravy than of grave about you, whatever you are. Here, you see this toothpick? Eh? Well, I have but to swallow this and be for the rest of me days persecuted by a legion of goblins, all of my own creation. Yes, humbug, I tell you, humbug! Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not? I do. I must. But why do spirits walk the earth? And why do they trouble me? It is required of every man that the spirit within him walk abroad among his fellow men and travel far and wide. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It it is doomed to wander through the world and witness what it cannot share, but might have shared in life and turned to happiness. You are fettered. Tell me why. I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it. Link by link and yard by yard, I girded it on of my own free will, and of my own free will I wore it. Is its pattern strange to you? Or would you know the weight and length of the strong coil you bear yourself? It was as full and heavy and long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago. You have labored on it since. It is a ponderous chain. Mark me. A very little more time is all that is permitted me. I cannot stay. I cannot rest. I cannot linger anywhere. In life, my spirit never walked beyond our money-changing hole, and weary journeys lie before me. No space of regret can make amends for one life's opportunities misused. Misused? But you were always a good man of business, Jacob. Business. Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, benevolence, forbearance were all my business. The dealings of my trade were but a drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of my business. Why did I walk through the crowd of my fellow men with my eyes cast down? Why? Hear me, Scrooge. I have come tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate. It is a chance and hope of my procuring Ebenezer. Now, you will be haunted by 3 spirits. Haunted? Is that the chance and hope you mentioned, Jacob? I think I'd rather not. Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow night when the bell tolls 1. Tomorrow night? Well, couldn't I just take them all at once and have it done with? Expect the second upon the next night at the same hour, and the third... God have mercy, the third. Expect the third upon the next night, when the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Look to see me no more, and look that for your own sake you remember what has passed between us, Ebenezer. Marley backed away from Scrooge, and with each step he took, the sash raised itself a little, so that by the time he reached it, it was standing wide open. Scrooge ran to the window and looked to see that the air was filled with phantoms, wandering in restless haste, moaning as they went. Some had been well acquainted with Scrooge in their lifetimes. Oh, he was very well acquainted with one old ghost in a white waistcoat with a monstrous iron safe attached to its ankle, who cried piteously at being unable to assist a wretched woman with an infant whom it saw upon a doorstep below. The misery with them all was clearly that they sought to interfere for good in human matters, but had lost the power forever. Scrooge closed the window and went to examine the door by which the spirit had entered. Closed and double-locked, as he had locked it with his own hands. He tried to say, "Humbug," but stopped at the first syllable, and, feeling very much in need of repose, threw himself down into his bed without undressing and fell asleep upon the instant. Now, when he awoke, the room was so dark that Scrooge could not distinguish between the transparent window and the opaque walls of his chamber. But then the chimes of a neighboring church rang out, so Scrooge listened for the hour. And the bell sounded with a deep, dull, hollow melancholy. 1. Light flashed up in the room, the curtains were drawn aside, and Scrooge, like a small child, and yet not so much like a child as like a very old man, but viewed through some supernatural medium which gave it the appearance of having receded from view and diminished to a child's proportion. Its hair, which hung about its neck and back, was white, as if with age, and yet the face had not a wrinkle in it, and the tenderest bloom was on the skin. Its arms were long, muscular, hands the same, as if its grip were of uncommon strength. In its hand it bore a sprig of fresh green holly, and, as if in singular contradiction to that wintry emblem, had its dress trimmed in summer flowers. But the strangest thing was that from the crown of its head there shot forth a jet of bright, pure, clear, white light, by which all of this was visible. "Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold me?" "I am." The voice was soft, singularly low, as if, rather than being so close beside, was removed to a great distance. Who? What are you?" "I am the ghost of Christmas past." "Past? Long past?" "No. Your past, Ebenezer. Your past." Well, Scrooge made bold to inquire what business had brought the spirit that night. "Your welfare." "Oh, my welfare. Well, I should have thought a night of unbroken rest might have been more conducive to that end." "Your reclamation, then. Take heed." And with that the spirit took Scrooge by the arm. "Rise and walk with me." Its touch, though gentle as a woman's, was not to be resisted. Scrooge rose, but seeing that the spirit made for the window, clasped his robe in supplication. "No, but spirit, no, I am mortal and liable to fall." "Bear but a touch of my hand there," said the spirit, laying a hand upon Scrooge's heart, "and you shall be upheld in more than this." And as the words were spoken, they passed through the wall and found themselves standing upon an open country road, fields on either hand. The city had entirely vanished. There was not a vestige of it left to be seen. The darkness and mist had vanished as well, for it was a bright, cold, clear winter morning with snow upon the ground. "Oh! Oh! 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 Oh, good heaven! I was born in this place. I was a boy here." "Do you recollect the way?" Recollect it? I could walk it blindfold." So they walked together, Scrooge and the spirit, Scrooge recognizing every gate and post and tree. Oh, he became aware of a thousand different odors floating through the air, each one attached to 1,000 different thoughts and hopes and cares and dreams, all now long, long since forgotten. They left the high road by a well-remembered lane and soon came to a mansion of dull red brick. It was a large house, but one of broken fortunes. There was a chilly bareness about the place which somehow suggested too much getting up by candlelight and, not too much to eat. The school is not quite deserted. A solitary boy, neglected by his friends, remains there still. And Scrooge admitted that yes. Yes, he knew that. They passed together into a long, bare, melancholy room, made longer and barer still by row after row of plain desks. And at one of these, a small boy sat reading by a feeble fire. And Scrooge sat down and wept to see his poor forgotten self as he used to be. Oh, poor boy. Poor boy. I wish it... Too late now. What is it? There was a boy singing a Christmas carol at my office window last night. He could have given him something, I suppose. The spirit smiled. Let us see another Christmas, he said. And as the words were spoken, Scrooge's former self grew a little larger, and the room grew a little darker, a little dirtier. The panels shrunk, windows cracked, fragments of plaster fell from the ceiling, and there he sat still, all by himself, while all the other boys had gone home for the jolly holidays. Scrooge looked to the spirit, and with a mournful shake of his head, glanced anxiously at the door, which burst open, and a small girl, younger than the boy, came darting in. She threw her arms around the boy's neck and said, "Brother! Oh, big brother, I've come to bring you home. Yes, I've come to bring you home, Eb. Home for good and all. Home forever and always. Oh, Eb, Father's so much kinder now than he used to be. That home's like heaven now. Oh, he spoke to me so kindly one night that I wasn't afraid to ask him once again if you might come home. And this time he said yes, and he sent me in the carriage to bring you. And you're to never come back here. But first, we're to be together all Christmas long and have the merriest time in all the world." Always a fragile creature whom a breath might have withered, and yet she had a large heart. Aye, that she had. She died a woman and had, as I think, children. Just one child, my nephew. Yes. Well, although they had just that moment left the school behind them, they now found themselves standing in the busy thoroughfares of a city. The spirit paused before a certain warehouse door and asked Scrooge if he remembered it. Remember it? Where was I not apprenticed here? They entered, and at the sight of an elderly gentleman in a Welsh wig, Scrooge cried out in great excitement, Fezziwig! Oh, bless his heart! Oh, is old Fezziwig alive again? Well, old Mr. Fezziwig glanced up at the clock, which was just that moment pointing to the hour of 7. Oh, he laid down his pen, adjusted his capacious waistcoat, and then in a rich, fat, oily, jovial, comfortable voice called out, "Yo-ho, my lads! Ebenezer! Dick!" And Scrooge's former self, now grown to a young man, came briskly in, followed by his fellow apprentice. "Yo-ho, my lads! No more work tonight? Christmas Eve, Dick! Christmas, Ebenezer! All right, now, let's have the shutters up before a man can say Jack Robinson. Clear away, lads! Let's have lots of room here." Oh, clear away? Clear away, there wasn't anything they wouldn't have cleared away or couldn't have cleared away. It was done in an instant. Every movable was packed off, the floor was swept and watered, the lamps trimmed, fuel heaped upon the fire, and that warehouse became as snug and dry and bright a ballroom as anyone could hope to see on a winter's night. Then in came a fiddler, who tuned like 50 stomachaches. In came Mrs. Fezziwig, one vast substantial smile. In came the 3 Miss Fezziwigs, beaming and lovable. In came the 6 young suitors, whose hearts they broke. In came all the men and women employed in the business. Oh, in came the cook with her cousin the baker. In came the upstairs maid on the arm of her brother's particular friend, the milkman. Oh, in they all came, some gracefully and some awkwardly and some boldly, some shyly, some pushing, some pulling, but in they all came, anyhow and everyhow, and there was dancing, and there was cake, and a great bowl of punch, and a great piece of cold roast, mince pies, oh, plenty of beer. Oh, but the great effect of the evening came when the fiddler struck up Sir Roger de Coverley, and Mr. Fezziwig stepped out to dance with Mrs. Fezziwig. Ha! Top couple, too! And when Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig had gone all through the dance with advance, and retreat, and bow and curtsy, and both hands to your partner, and thread the needle, and corkscrew, and back again to your place, well, the clock struck 11, and this domestic ball broke up. Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig took their places, one on either side of the door, to shake hands with each person individually and wish him or her a Merry Christmas. And when everyone had retreated, they did the same with the 2 apprentices, who were then left to their beds, which were under a counter at the back of the shop. The whole of this time, Scrooge had behaved like a man out of his senses. He had remembered everything. He had corroborated everything. Oh, he had enjoyed everything. So that it was not until this moment that Scrooge remembered the spirit. A small matter, is it not, to make these silly people so full of gratitude? He has spent but a few pounds of your mortal money, 3 or 4 perhaps. Is that so much that he deserves this praise? What? It isn't that, Spirit. It isn't that. He had the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. Say that this power lay in words, looks, in things so slight and insignificant it's impossible to add and count him up. What of it? Only that the happiness he gave was quite as great as if he'd spent a fortune. As if he'd spent a fortune. What is it? Nothing. Something, I think. I was just thinking I should like to say a word or two to McClark Cratchit just now, that's all. My time grows short. One last Christmas. And Scrooge again saw himself. He was a man now, in the prime of life. Oh, the face had none of the hard and rigid lines of later years, but it had begun to wear the signs of care and avarice. There was a restless, eager, greedy motion to the eye, which hinted at where the passion had taken root, and where the shadow of the growing tree would fall. He was not alone, but sat by the side of a fair young girl, who had tears standing in her eyes. It matters little. To you, very little. An idol has displaced me, and if it can cheer and comfort you in time to come, as I would have tried to do, I've no just cause to grieve. What idol has displaced you? A golden one. So this is the fair and even-handed dealing of the world. There is nothing upon which it is so hard as poverty, and yet nothing which it condemns with such severity as the pursuit of wealth. Nothing. Hypocritical humbug. You fear the world too much, Ebenezer. Our contract is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so. But you've changed. Tells you are not what you were. How often and how keenly I have felt this, I will not say. It is enough that I have felt it, and can now release you. Have I ever sought release? Not in words. but in a changed nature, in an altered spirit, in anything that made my love of any worth or value in your sight? Tell me, if you were free today, would you still seek me out and try to win me, a dowerless girl? No. I release you with a full heart for love of the man you once were. Well, she left, and they parted. Spirit! Spirit, show me no more! Oh, show me no more. I do not wish to see it. I cannot bear it. Why do you delight to torture me? Conduct me home and haunt me no further. Oh, he was aware of being exhausted and of a strange, inexplicable drowsiness. He was also aware that he was standing in his very own bedroom, but barely had time to acknowledge that fact before reeling into his bed and dropping into a deep, dreamless sleep.
Wow. Did it again, Alan.
Did it again.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful performance.
I have committed theater.
He has done this live, folks, right here in the studio. This is part 2. Part 3, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning,
after 9
be here.
o'clock. And then part 4, Friday morning after 9 o'clock. If for some reason you missed some of it, you won't miss it, because Christmas Eve, Sunday night at 8 o'clock, right after the 8 o'clock news, we'll have all 4 parts put together back to back to back to back of Ellen Barlow.
That's right. And then on Friday, right, we're having the big cast party with
Cast
all
party,
the
yeah.
all the cast and crew.
Whole cast, the whole cast and crew is.
Who are you getting to cater this thing?
I think
right.
we'll probably get somebody like let's see, who can we get?
There's probably some school cafeteria somewhere.
Yeah, there's some cafeteria food. Yeah, that would work good. Hey, and this. Again, this performance is brought to you by our good friends at Kafka.
Children and Family Counseling Associates offers a wide range of services for all ages, individual and group therapy, testing and evaluations, and much more. Our highly trained, non-judgmental staff are here to meet you where you are. Services are offered in the home, school, and office setting based on your family's needs. Never miss an appointment with the option for telehealth sessions. Visit KafkaInc.com or call 859-733-9241 to schedule an appointment. Kafka. We're here to help you care for your mental health.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be sunny today, believe it or not, high of 50. For tonight, it's going to be partly cloudy with a low of 28. Partly sunny tomorrow, high of 52. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Partly sunny on Friday with a high of 54. Right now, we have sunny skies, 28 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:36.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com. Find out more. And the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, North College Street near Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
All right, kids, get your pens, pencils, crayons, chalk, lipstick, highlighters, whatever you need to write with. The bargains will astound you here on the Swap Shop. They'll sit with the elderly. 859-613-9503, 613-9503. Like new recliner, $350 for sale. Desk, $75. 43 by 20, 2 drawers. Hamilton Beach Coffee Brew Station, $35. Never used. 2 bar stools, $30 each. 859-612-4037. 612-4037. Split season firewood for sale, hardwoods. Pick it up in a 6x8 truck, $65 in Lancaster. 859-239-0716, 239-0716. They also have a separate pile of cedar firewood for sale, too. For sale, Warner extension ladder, 44-foot, excellent condition, $300. 859-516-3177, 516-3177. Pool table, air hockey table for sale, $300. 859-613-4244, 613-4244. 2 curio cabinets for sale, $75 each, table, bar stools, and tools. 859-325-0712, 325-0712. For sale, a bass boat, 21-foot, 200 horsepower Evinrude engine, $4,000 to trade for a smaller aluminum boat. 859-325-6086, 325-6086. For sale, new artist jeans for women, primitive decor for sale. 859-734-7303, 734-7303. He has for sale or trade 2 anvils. He wants to buy arrowhead collections, buy single and double bitted axes, wants hunting land to hunt rabbit, deer, and turkey, and he wants to buy a beagle to run rabbits. 859-624-1819, 624-1819. Somebody wants to buy a 500-gallon tank. 859-265-1020, 265-1020. Someone's found a ladder rack on the highway. To claim it, call 859-613-2843, 613-2843. Back with part 2 right after these.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and 3-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Now open, it's the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg on North College, featuring wall-to-wall savings on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, and stone. The pros at Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet will take the time to show you how to care for and how to maintain your new flooring that'll make it last for years to come. Discover all the benefits you'll receive by shopping at the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 2. The new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings. Part 2 of the Swap Shop. For Christmas, ladies, black and silver trim leather fringe jacket, size 16. You paid $350. They'll take $125 firm. It's like new, in perfect condition. 859-734-5769, 734-5769. They want to buy an acre of land on land contract. We'll tear down houses for the lumber, and they want to buy rooster and apple dishes. Text 606-305-1485, 606-303-1485. 4x7 pool table, $200. 859-613-4241, 613-4241. For sale, wood-burnt whiskey barrel lids, many different scenes, sports memorabilia can be put on them. Starting at $150, 859-613-9598, 613-9598. For sale, Yamaha 6-string acoustic guitar, like new, model FG 335, $200. 859-325-1111, 325-1111. For sale, 2 big speakers on wheels. They work well, $100 will get them. 859-319-1642, 319-1642. Walker with seats, never been used, $200. 859-326-4903, 326-4903. For sale, 1999 Dodge V6 1500 Ram truck, full-size bed, less than 100,000 miles, $2,200. 859-613-0713, 613-0713. Somebody wants to buy a used vehicle for 6-cylinder, 859-209-1917, 209-1917. For sale, an unused acoustic guitar, bag case, tuner, and lesson books, $100. 859-516-3915, 516-3915. Wants to buy a full-size refrigerator, 859-265-0781, 265-0781. That'll do it for the Swap Shop. It's heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and every afternoon after 3 o'clock news right here on 99.5 WHBN.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com, and the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, North College Street near Timmy's 5 Point. They will absolutely floor you with savings.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
Put your headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining far through shadows dim, giving the light for those who long have gone, guiding the wise men on their way unto the place where Jesus lay. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of life, guiding the pilgrims through the night, over the mountains till the break of dawn, into the land of perfect day. It will give out a lovely ray. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, beautiful star of Bethlehem, star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us a lamp to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of grace, for the redeemed, the good and the blessed, yonder in glory when the crown is won. Jesus is now the star divine, brighter and brighter he will shine. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, beautiful star of Bethlehem, star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us the lamp to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring.
Brenda Lee rocking around the Christmas tree. And by request, we heard the Judds, Beautiful Star of Bethlehem. You heard them both right here on WHBN AM and FM. It is 9:49.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a survivor of suicide support group for adults the first Thursday of every month at the Boyle County Library Community Room from 6 to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information.
'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
Hi, this is Ruth at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. We offer 12 months same as cash with approved credit. And now is a good time to lay away for Christmas. New merchandise arriving weekly and we sell off the floor.
Mattresses and More, open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5. Again, beside Ace Hardware, Houstonville Road, Danville. Girls,
Come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did.
Your holiday is on us this season when you shop and save on new Kias from Cartown Kia.
Save on new 2023 Kia Sorento. Just $299 down and $299 per month, or rates as low as 0.9%.
Wrap your holiday in savings when you visit Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sorento, $299 per month. 2018 due at signing, 24-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires December 31st, 2023.
Farmers National Bank invites you to flash your school spirit by offering you debit cards created especially for your school, including Boyle County High School, Bergen Independent School, Center College, Danville High School, Danville Christian Academy, Garrett County High School, Kentucky School for the Deaf, Lincoln County High School, and Mercer County High School. Flash your school spirit with Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Certain restrictions may apply. See your Farmers National Bank representative for complete details. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
This is Lee Sanders at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home, and the Sanders family at Alexander and Royalty wish you and your family the best this holiday season. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you from all of us at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
Come, they told me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, our newborn king to see, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. So to honor him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, when we come, baby Yesu, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, I am a poor boy too, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, I have no gift to bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, that's fit to give king. Ba-rum-pa-bum-bum, rum-pa-bum-bum, rum-pa-bum-bum. Shall I play for you? Pa-rum-pum-bum-bum, on my drum. Mary nodded, pa-rum-pum-bum-bum. The ox and lamb kept time, pa-rum-pum-bum-bum. I played my drum for him, pa-rum-pum-bum-bum. I played my best for him, pa-rum-pum-bum-bum, rum-pum-bum-bum, rum-pum-bum-bum. Then he smiled at me, pa-rum-pum-bum-bum, me and my drum.
The Little Drummer Boy, Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers. And we had Jingle Bell Rock, Bobby Helms. You heard him right here on WHBN AM and FM 955 and a half. This one goes out to Signature Rehab, Harrodsburg Healthcare and Rehab Center. Mary, did you know? Kenny Rogers and Winona. Good morning, Signature listeners. Appreciate you listening.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you.
Mary, did you know
that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man?
Mary, did you know
that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand?
Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God.
Oh, Mary, did you know?
Oh, Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Oh, Mary, did you know
that your baby boy is Lord of all creation?
Mary, did you know
that your baby boy will one day rule the nation?
Did you know?
Did you know that your baby boy
is heaven's perfect land? The sleeping child you're holding
is the great I Mary, did you know
That's going by request to Signature Harrodsburg Healthcare and Rehab. Mary, did you know Kenny Rogers and Winona? I see that my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Ukraine and Israel. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again tomorrow morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. Hope you can stick and stay, though, because we have What's Happening, Goldie, coming up next, and then Ashley Blake will be in the air chair. Happy birthday, David White, Glenn Kokenauer, Betty Yeast, Amy Carpenter, and Amanda Linton. See you back here tomorrow. Here's a friend. Tell you more.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster.